Huh. Just wanted to make a sound. Don't mind me. Oh. Just wanted to make another sound. Don't mind me. So. Sorry, I'm distracted. Genshin! Yay! Woo! The greatest game of all time. Said no one ever. Because it's really not that good. It's pretty good. It's not the best game of all time. Hold up. Alright. Now I'm ready. Look at how, like, shockingly well that Ditto fits in that space. Like, that's weird. That's wacky. Maybe even a little wild. That is a perfect Ditto hole. Anyway. Genshin Impact. Greatest game of all time. Just stop trying with the green screen. I didn't. Oh, man. I had to switch the sound to headphones. I'm deaf. Alright, I'm not deaf anymore. I hope the new data. I hope the what's her face? I'm gonna keep calling her Cloud Retainer. I hope one's quest is not too long. I don't have too long. If it's over, like, if it's not somewhere around 2 hours, then I'm doomed. If it's any longer than that, 24 hours. I have work. I have work that I cannot miss. Unfortunately, today is not the kind of day that I can take work off. Why am I doing this on Thursday, actually? Streamer work. That's a little weird. That would be a little suspicious. I don't really have a good way to do that either. Nah, what am I saying? I'll just tape my phone to my chest. The optimal method. My phone would end up dying, though. Also, the internet at my job sucks, so. There are many reasons that plan would not work. As funny as it may be. Come on, game, you got this. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. You're recording. Oh, you're right. That's a good. There you go. Okay, problem solved. Good plan. Good plan. My broke ass will just hire an entire camera team. Alright, here we are. No wasting time. Actually, test run first. Starting with this idiot. That's right, I'm starting with the idiot. You know why I'm starting with the idiot? Because I feel like it. Fight me. I hate this guy. I don't even... Gaming is impossible to play on mobile? Oh, good. I think I'm not on mobile, huh? Gaming will pounce forward when using L's and blah, 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 blah. He will leap high into the air. Oh. Interesting. His elemental burst will summon the Swanee Manchi. Smash into his target, dealing AoE fire damage and healing Gaming. When Monchai finishes its smash attack, it'll move to Gaming's position. What? Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna have to see this with my eyeballs to understand what the heck's going on. Hey, you! Wait, that hit you? It didn't look like it hit you. Hold on, let me do that again.
Congratulations!
Oh, I see. That part doesn't actually do damage, huh? That's kind of cringe. Not even a little bit. Oh. Oh. What the? What? Can't just be... What? The world's longest fourth attack? The 9-year attack? Whoa, this is a different menu. When did they put this here? That would have been this update, because this definitely didn't look like this last time. Not the button I wanted to press anyway. You got 1800 attack, which means you... Uh-huh. See, that animation looked great, right? But it was slightly like Ah, no, I didn't get to check what I wanted to check. It's just slightly too much, you know? People in Genshin don't move like that. Genshin is not animated all cartoony like. I'm not saying it's bad, I'm just saying it doesn't fit. That's all I'm saying. Every further... Oh. Forgot about that. Uh-huh. I'm more interested in... Alright, yep, that's... Yep, uh-huh. Pretty much what you'd expect from a Claymore, huh? HP oh, his skill costs HP, that's why he heals. Got it. 30% max HP. So if you use your skill more than twice before you use your burst, you're dipping into the reserves. Not good. Gaming will gain 1.5% of max HP every 0.2 seconds for 0.8 seconds. Okay, never mind. Forget I said anything. When Gaming has less than 50% HP, you'll receive a 20% incoming healing boost. Wow. When he has 50% more HP, his plunging attack does more damage. Really? Increases movement speed during the day. But I already have Dia. Come on, man. Also, you look weird. I don't want to be mean, Gaming, but you look weird. You are a weird-looking lad. You're kind of a goofy-looking dude. You're kind of a silly-looking homie. Why do you glow at certain angles? I get down here and you stop glowing, but I'm up here and you're glowing again. Maybe that's not your fault. Hold up. You stop glowing? You don't stop glowing. Gaming's lighting is his lighting's broken, guys. We gotta report him. We gotta have Hoyoverse change that. That attack is so long. That is so funny. The 3-year part 4 attack. Might have something to do with that. I don't know. Could that also explain why he looks weird? Why is it? Why do you have to press the Y button? I know it's a plunging attack, but like it's part of his skill. Let me press the X. I meant X. Why do I not press the skill button to do it again? That should be. Should that? Am I crazy? You press the skill button to leap into the air, but then you have to press your normal attack button to get back down. It feels wrong. I'm saying it. It feels wrong. It's weird. So long. Dude has the slowest Claymore attack in the game. That's incredible. I never thought it was possible. Well, I tried to use that to like avoid the attack. That's it. Why is the screen different? Does your burst have a second effect that I didn't bother reading? Probably. I'm going to assume that it does. And it's gone, whatever it was. Whatever it was, it is now gone.
The feeling's mutual.
Oh, you're killing yourself, right? Oh. Okay. Kill is there something cool. Oh, is that what happened? But what, like only once? Oh, look at him go. What a sick handstand you got there, man. Other trial stages. Wow, look at that. Oh my god, and I can accept my gift from here? Oh my goodness. What are they out here doing good things for? Alright, the real fun one. Let's go. Actually, Cloud Retainer's been annoying me. I've decided that I hate the Genshin community as a whole. I don't care. Everyone. No one wishes to get. Yeah. Everyone's talking about all the other old Adeptus now. And how they want them to all be playable, or they want... Oh, what did I just do? Or blah, 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 blah. This and that, and this and that, and they're all being really annoying about it. And they're starting to come after Madam Ping now for being an old lady. I don't care if she's dead or not. She's allowed to be here. I kind of miss, like, that leaked design where she had the pants. That was a hype-looking design. Anyway, we're never ever getting Madam Ping. Okay, listen. She wants to be an old lady. She's made that very clear. That's all there is to it. Let her be an old lady. That's it. End of discussion. She's an old lady. Let her be an old lady. That's your charged attack? Wait, hold on. Does she have the same voice as she does when she's a bird? Just without the effect on? Slightly different voice? Surely. Anyway, what does my skill do? Oh, wait, what? Hold up. Do that again. Come back. Look at her go. Whee. That's your skill? That's just a skill? What do you mean that's just a skill? Whee! And you can just float down. Why is wahaha?
Stray cloud converge.
She's got a drone. Guys, watch out, she's got a drone. Oh. Okay, so it is a drone. She's got an attack drone. Everybody look out. Oh, wait, that...
Skyward, scatter.
Is that auto-target? Can't tell. I don't know, maybe. Oh, Gao Ming's here. That's funny. How funny is that? He's here too.
Up to it, Monzai.
Wait a minute.
Let me weave you a verse. I'm going in.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, now we're talking. Oh yeah.
Scatter, skyward.
Yeah, that auto-targets. It has to.
Seize the skies.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, all these extra attacks. Who even needs your main attack? Just have 7 different follow-up attacks.
Rim cutter. Skyward.
Oh, you can just do that any... Okay. Wait, you didn't even give me a big, bad, scary enemy? She may be weaker, but that was fun. That was funny. That was fun. See, nothing that he did made me laugh. That was neat. That's a cool skill. That skill... The S tier. Bite me. Well, that was neat. I guess I'm doing it again. I can't stop it, even though I gotta get to this damn quest, because if it's too long, I die. That's how it works. I'll just straight up die. It's so much fun. He's just like boing. Anywho, I didn't actually read anything that you did. I looked at the numbers briefly, but blah 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 blah. Skyladder can be used in midair, dealing animal damage to targets along your path. Oh, really? Okay. That'll be really helpful for fighting tall enemies, I suppose. During 3 times, only 1 instance of Skyladder damage can be dealt. Oh, okay. Never mind. It'll be cancelled. If she doesn't use Drift Cloud Wave while in this state, the next cooldown will be decreased by 3 seconds. Oh, okay. Do not shake Cloud Retainer's hand too tightly. Cranes are adept at gripping. That is accurate. They do have pretty strong feet. Or just appreciating the new design. Not as, yeah, honestly, not as good as the pants. The pants were elite. This doesn't seem to last very long. Apparently it was 16 seconds. It didn't. 70 energy? Oh my goodness. That's expensive. Damn. Alright. 70 energy, my god. Jeez. Banner made the highest day one revenue. Nice. You know what that reminds me? That's another thing. People are acting like they all of a sudden care about these random Adeptus. Like, the other ones that live in the mountains. Why are people pretending like they care about them? Nobody cares about them. Who cares if they show up as NPCs? They're barely characters. Cloud Retainer had more dialogue than those two combined. Times 10. You kidding me? The rest of them are not relevant, I'm sorry. They can't all be relevant and they can't all be special. Like, come on. There's gotta be a cutoff point. And Madam Ping is an old lady, I don't care. We'll fight anyone to the death on this. What in the world was that? What was that? What was that? Oh no. New material. Damn. I hate new material. It's my least favorite thing. I only have 5. Oh my god, Noelle's on the banner? Whoa. It's the best banner ever. Noelle's there. Wow. Right. I only have 5 special wishes. So... Anyway, gotta do this. Yeah, 1 key. Do the thing. New animation? Hello? They're always just throwing in random new little animations and UI changes, and then boom, bada bing, I'm always shocked every single time. It's almost as if I'm not psychic. Get a 3, yeah, 3 whole wishes, let's go. God, that's so stupid. Like they couldn't have thought up anything more creative than that. Or anything, I don't know, maybe more beneficial than that even. Or just anything. Literally anything. Heck, I would have taken like a random cosmetic gadget. Really,
We've been to so
that's
many
true.
places lately. What do you say we take a day off from adventuring and just find somewhere nice to relax?
Good idea, Paimon.
Let Paimon think. Where are some nice places we could go? Oh, why don't we pay Cloud Retainer a visit at Mount Absong? It's been a
Yes.
while since we last saw that illuminated bird.
True.
She's always the one popping up out of nowhere and scaring us half to death. So let's surprise her this time.
That turned from calm to menacing real quick at the end there, Paimon. Let's not give the old lady bird a heart attack. How about that? But also funny, so let's do exactly that. Shut up, game. I don't care. A new boss? What? He's a proud illuminated beast that once roamed freely among the wild mountains, looking at the remains, concealed in a fog, driving away all outsiders. Wait, are you just illuminated beast? Illuminated beast as in like are we beating up an Adeptus creature? Is that what we're doing? Are we allowed to do that? I feel like Zhongli would be mad about that. I feel like Cloud Retainer would be mad about that, actually. I mean, she's an illuminated beast, is she not? Or what about the other guys that everyone totally cares about all of a sudden? Like, what, Mooncarver? He's the other bird, right? And then, Mountain Shaper? He's the deer guy, right? I think I got those names right. Battle Pass icons leaked? Oh, heck yeah. What was it doing? I actually did want to do 10 wishes real quick, because I know for a fact. Sampo and Hanabi. Ew. Ew. Actually, I actually do want to drop 10 random wishes real quick, just because why not? You know, it's always fun. I'm not spending any primos, though, so don't say anything. I was gonna say,
Hey,
if it's
boss.
got...
The name's Gaming. I'm a guard from the communications office.
Why are you speaking to me?
So, all this needs shipping, right? No. You grab a seat and have some tea. I'll get these packed up for you, no problem. It'll only take me a minute, then we can get the delivery scheduled. Oh, and if you ever want to book a Wushu dance, me and my crew are available in a heartbeat.
Do you
The troup's
ever
called
shut
the
up?
Mighty Mythical Beasts, and I'm the head. Not to brag or anything.
You done? Can I move on now? Jesus. Bro just dropped his whole life story on me. Goddamn. That's kind of neat. Did that mean did they add that for every single character? Please tell me they added that for every single character. Well, that's heartbreaking. Is it just because you're not new? Is that why? Has that always been a thing and I've just never noticed? I don't think so, because I usually wish during streams. Alright, I can't check that from here. Yeah, I got gumming, hippie. I would feign excitement, but to be honest, I don't know.
Merc.
It's built different. Are you sure? If I would have pulled a Cloud Retainer, I feel like she probably would have started yapping too. I don't care what she's calling herself now. Her name is Cloud Retainer. Fight me.
Here we are.
that fight me was directed to her, not anyone else.
Do you still remember the first time we came here? We even brought offerings and everything.
Actually, yes, I do remember
And
that.
when we told her that Rex Lapis had been assassinated, she immediately threatened to squash Liyue Harbor.
Yeah, that's,
I
yeah.
thought she'd be impossible to get along with. But now that we've spent some more time together, she's really not like that at all.
No, she's pretty chill.
We probably don't need to bring any offerings now that we've gotten to know her pretty well, right?
Maybe.
Still, Paimon's got some snacks around here somewhere, so if she really wants something, we can just use that.
There you go.
Huh? Traveler, did something catch your eye?
Yeah, did you not see the lady standing over there?
What a pretty lady. Is she also here to visit Cloud Retainer?
The Hoyoverse patting themselves on the back.
Yeah, you're right.
Jeez.
All it takes is one look and you can tell she's someone special. As expected of that bird lady, really. She must have a whole bunch of Adepti friends from all over the country. Okay, but if we're both friends of Cloud Retainer, then we're basically friends by association.
Yes, absolutely.
Right? Want to go up to her and say hello?
Yeah, and you go ahead, you do that.
Helping you make more connections is a part of Paimon's job as your reliable guide. Paimon's got this.
Believe in you and don't let me down. See, it's funny, guys, because that's actually Cloud Retainer the whole time.
Hello. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
All right. A little awkward there.
Paimon doesn't think we've met, but we're also friends of Cloud Retainer. May we have the pleasure of learning your name, Madam Adeptus?
Plot twist, she's not even an Adeptus. Don't you dare even sass us for not recognizing
What
you.
is this tomfoolery? Has the shift in form so clouded your eyes that you no longer recognize one anymore?
Okay. I have to know, is it the same person who voices her in bird mode? Bird mode. Because I know there's a heavy effect on her voice when she's in bird mode. And she talks in a very different way, but surely they weren't so stupid as to get another person, right?
Huh? You're the illuminated bird? But you look human. How did that happen?
Oh, donning human form is scarcely any test of one's abilities. As for your confusion, one merely had no reason to indulge such inclinations before.
Okay, but you were pretty outspoken about not being a person, so what changed?
So, you're indulging now because?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, one has made plans to pay a visit to some disciples at Liyue Harbor.
Okay.
Taking on a human form for such a trip is simply a way to make matters less conspicuous.
Even though... Hey, wait a minute, I think
You? Worrying about
something we have to
keeping a
check.
low profile? disciples, like last year.
Same
when you
VA.
suddenly
Nice.
appeared on the top of a
I
roof
respect
without
that. That's
any
cool.
warning.
Good. I'm glad. Also, has she not appeared in Leeway Harbor as a bird before? Just saying. Also, a crane showing up in Leeway Harbor feels like it wouldn't be very conspicuous,
Hey,
considering they live there.
we agree not to bring that up unless she asked.
Oh, so you have taken care to follow the proper rules of etiquette after all.
No,
Most commendable.
just me or does she have a big forehead? Not that I'm complaining. I'm not saying that's a bad thing.
Well,
Saying I'm getting like Diona vibes, you know?
Scott, you don't mind, right?
One has never found oneself lacking in
Looks
basic
goofy to me. Okay, good. I'm not
On
alone.
the contrary, it is the gesture that one values.
Not like it
above
doesn't
all
look bad. It
else.
just looks
So long as you've shown proper respect
funny,
and consideration.
silly, goofy. Goofy's a good
Kinda
word.
makes Paimon feel a little guilty for trying to keep them for herself.
Yeah, hand over the snacks.
Ah, right. So by disciples, you must mean Ganyu and Shenhe.
Obviously.
One planned to extend the invitation even if you had not raised the matter yourself.
You were just gonna show up and
Shenhe
ask, huh?
Ganyu should be quite pleased to see you again.
What if I'm not pleased to see them again?
However, one would first inquire as to the reason behind your visit here. You have cause to seek one's company?
Actually, we were just chillaxing.
Yeah, we just
So-
found ourselves missing you and wanted to see how you were doing. We were hoping you'd tell us one of your stories. Who knew we'd run into your human form while we were at it?
Is that so?
That is so.
If there
Why
are
would we
no
lie?
urgent
Come on.
matters at hand, then let us make haste for Liyue Harbor.
All right,
Ganyu is likely still working at Yue Hai Pavilion, so that shall be our first stop.
got it.
That's great! Then let's all go to Liyue Harbor!
Let's all do that immediately and ignore the fact that there's an entire new map on the map. Let's just completely ignore that.
Ganyu has been quite busy with work.
don't need to
as
worry
of
about that.
late. One can count on one talon the number of times she returns to Mount Outsong each year.
How many
Shenhe
times?
has also secured employment recently.
Wait,
In her
really?
correspondence with me, she wrote that she shall have no need to return for the foreseeable future.
Damn.
Do they think one was so
Kinda rude.
easily mollified? One shall investigate everything with one's own eyes and decide for oneself if their living conditions are satisfactory.
Is it just me or am I moving faster? Why do I feel faster? I know Dia's effect is active, but I think I might just be hallucinating. Maybe it's been too long since I played. Okay, you're done talking? Cool. I didn't want to teleport and interrupt her dialogue, so figured I'd run around for a bit. Coco Goat. Coco Goat mentioned. That's my favorite little loading tip, is Coco Goat. One day we're gonna like run into an actual Coco Goat and we're all gonna lose our minds. But we thought they weren't real. Oh no. Almost killed Dia again. Oops. I swear I'm not doing it on purpose. I would never do that. That's the game's fault. That one is not my fault. She better have somehow hit the water.
We're almost at Wei Hai Pavilion. Hey, do you think Ganyu will be shocked to see Cloud Retainer like this?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Guess we have no idea if Shenhe and Ganyu have ever seen her in this form before. Wait, where did she go?
She's dead.
Why are you just standing there, Cloud Retainer?
Quietly now. One shall stay here. You two can go and meet with her.
What?
But why?
This was your
Isn't it
idea.
better if we all go together?
If one were to proudly proclaim one's presence, Ganyu would surely profess herself otherwise unoccupied and drop everything to attend to one's visit. One fears that would only result in her staying up all night to make up for lost time.
Oh, so you're gonna hide behind that tree
One
instead.
does
Got
not
it.
wish to trouble her. Conversing vicariously via you two shall suffice. Do remember to inquire as to her recent well-being. Again, do not mention one's presence here.
Okay, fine.
Fair enough. Makes sense.
Cloud Retainer?
God damn it. Quick, turn back into a bird.
Oh, busted.
Even though that's more
Is
suspicious.
that lady someone you know, Miss Ganyu?
No.
She is indeed. I'm sorry, Huixin, but could we
Well, that
delay
didn't
the
go well at
upcoming
all.
meeting for a little bit?
Great.
I believe my schedule today is quite full. Although, perhaps I could move some work to later in the evening.
Exactly what we didn't want happening, Ganyu.
Ganyu.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Huixin.
Well, Great. Cool. Don't be mad at us. This is not our fault.
Greetings. What brings you here today? And Cloud Retainer, too. It's been quite some time since I last saw you in this form.
No, so she has been in this form before. See, I feel like I remember her being kind of
You are quite mistaken.
rude about
One
the
is
whole
not
idea.
acquainted with this
But whatever.
Cloud Retainer of whom you speak. One is simply a mere mortal passerby.
You stand out way too much to pull that card.
Seems she's not buying it.
Yeah, you think? You think with that outfit anyone's gonna believe that?
That was but a simple test. One did not expect you to be able to recognize one so easily.
Yeah.
Especially after so many years
Yeah.
of only seeing one's other form.
Mm-hmm.
But recognizing you is, my responsibility as your disciple.
An apt observation. One was simply passing by while attending to some important business.
Liar.
One thought it would only be fitting to pay you a visit while in the area.
Wait, Paimon wasn't aware of any important. Oh.
Good lord.
Cloud Retainer's right. We've still got something super important to do.
Oh, is that so?
Yes.
But it's been so long since we last
But
saw
you got
each
work to
other.
do, okay? It's not my fault you have a job.
One
Jeez.
simply desired to see you and had no intention of interrupting your work. A quick conversation should suffice for today. A more involved reunion should wait until you find yourself less occupied.
Yeah,
I understand.
good.
That should be fine.
While one acknowledges the amount of work that you have to deal with every day, one must also remind you to rest. Though Adepti blood flows through your veins, excessive exhaustion will still cause grave harm to your body. It still makes one nostalgic to see you as you are now, respected and independent.
Uh-huh.
When you were young, you oft begged one to cuddle you to sleep when you suffered from nightmares.
Cloud Retainer! Stop!
Keep going.
If you insist.
Damn.
We are running short
It's
on
just
time
getting funny.
regardless, so one will refrain from going into each and every story.
Damn.
Why don't you continue your conversation? One shall simply stand by and listen.
That's weird, but okay. Again, this was your idea. Like I didn't have any business
Wow.
with Ganyu today.
You've been to so many new places since the last time we spoke. If you ever need anything, please just come find me at Uehai Pavilion.
No,
Also,
I won't be doing that. Sorry.
forgive me for my presumptuousness, Cloud
What would I
Retainer.
possibly need you for?
But if you plan to continue
wondering.
appearing in this form, don't you think it'd be helpful to adopt a human name?
Yeah, her name is Cloud. Last name Retainer.
A human name? Huh.
Oh my god, we could call her
You raise a
Cloud.
valid point.
Guys, it's
Considering the
Cloud
sheer
Strife
extent of
from
one's
Final
renown.
Fantasy.
You really think so? Not that you're not famous or anything, but that famous?
You plan on introducing yourself to everyone? Because if not, yeah, you don't really need another
You
name.
presume to know the extent of one's illustrious achievements. One would hardly think such a thing to be possible. Nevertheless, Ganyu's advice cannot be ignored. From this point
Sure it could.
on, when in public occasions, be sure to refer to one as Shenyun.
Why?
Canyon?
Kind of a boring name.
Ah, I assume that's a reference to the full record of Pristine Pavilion.
There's too many shins around here. There's too many X's in general, actually. Can we, like, ditch those?
An Adeptus of years past would rise
too
from
much.
the clouds and rest with the moon. They were enlightened and wise, free and unfettered. The writer referenced Master's name to describe her carefree and spontaneous nature.
Oh.
Oh, that sounds super cool!
Was it?
Paimon feels like only the most powerful of Adepti could rise with the clouds and rest with the moon.
Okay.
Actually, those lines were originally written to describe Cloud Retainer herself.
Whoa.
Huh? Wait, so you're really that powerful?
We've seen her. You know what? I'm not even gonna correct
And
you,
what
Paimon.
of it? Did you truly take one to be nothing more than a bird of bigger than average size?
No, we literally went through your funny domains before. What?
Not exactly.
To be fair, Cloud Retainer rarely
Good lord.
speaks of her past accomplishments. The tales of her past can only be found in
Yeah, she's
ancient
too busy talking
texts.
about you and Shenhe.
It is said that once,
Much
a
better
long,
stories to tell,
long
frankly.
time ago, there was a severe drought in Liyue. Left with no choice, many people left their homes.
Me
while
when it's
others
dry
spent
outside.
day and night praying to the Adepti. Although I did not live through such tragedy, simply reading about it is enough to gain a visceral understanding of all the pain and desperation during that time.
Okay.
On top of the
Where's
drought,
this going?
a noxious gas also began to spread through the land.
Why? What?
If not for Cloud Retainer's efforts, much of Liyue would be nothing more than
Just,
a
just a
barren
noxious
wasteland
gas out of
today.
nowhere?
The books had this to say about what
Do
happened.
we have like an explanation for that?
Upon arrival, the Adeptus borrowed the wind to retain the clouds. Immediately,
Oh, I
the
get it.
clouds gathered together, and abundant rain burst forth from the heavens. Drought and plague were both driven away, and the people were saved.
How do you drive away drought with wind? I guess you made it rain, but that's
That's incredible!
you got any historians who can explain the mysterious noxious gas?
Mortal records add
That's what I wanna know
embellishments
about.
to dramatize past events. One did merely what one ought, and even if one had not interceded, the other Adepti would surely have stepped in to help.
Even so, you stopped an entire drought! Can you really control the weather like the book said? Oh, Paimon suddenly has a lot more respect for you. So it was Paimon's bad for calling you Illuminated Bird before. You're not
I
too
mean,
bad.
by definition,
Are
you're not wrong.
How laughable.
An
A
illuminated,
name
she
is
is
but a
a,
simple
she
label
do be a
we carry
bird.
with
She
us
do
on
be
our journey
illuminated.
through the world. Why would one be offended by such a trivial matter?
Yeah, there you go.
That's a relief. In that case, Paimon will continue to call you whatever feels right in the moment.
Well, that is quite enough ancient history for now. Ganyu,
Okay.
have you had word from Shenhe? One has heard that she procured a job recently. Have you any thoughts on her workplace? And what, pray tell, of her monthly remuneration?
Remuneration. You can tell that she hasn't seen the word remove. No, okay, never mind.
Moreover, does she
Forget I
find
said
herself
anything.
overly inundated with work?
She used the word
Is she
perfectly.
allowed
There was
time
no
off to get her
stuttering.
lantern right?
That is a lot of questions.
There is no cause for concern, Cloud Retainer.
I disagree.
I introduced Shenhe to her employer personally.
Right, but like, what is she
One in
doing?
restaurant's business has been booming recently.
No way.
So, with Chef Mao being
Seriously?
swamped with customers, and Shangling still often out in search of new recipes,
I see. Most excellent indeed. One has had the pleasure of being introduced to that family. Shangling is kind and astute,
Mhm.
while her father is loyal and reliable.
Mhm.
One has no cause to believe that they will make Shenhe's work difficult.
Right, but is One Mean Restaurant the only business in this damn city? I swear to God, it's always One Mean Restaurant this, One Mean Restaurant that. Are there no other places to work? God, go work at the perfume shop. How about
It's
that?
almost
That
time
lady's
to
kinda
partake
weird.
in the victuals of new.
huh? But didn't you just say that you had something important to do?
Can that wait until after we've eaten?
You may return to your work on you. One shall see to this matter on one's own.
Yes.
There will be many an occasion to dine together in the future.
Correct.
One is certain the opportunity shall present itself most readily.
Okay.
Of course, Cloud Retainer. Please take care. Traveler, Paimon, I'll see you some other time.
Okay, bye.
Around, Ganyu!
Okay,
Paimon
bye.
was pretty quick on the uptake there, don't you think? As soon
Sure.
as you mentioned important business to attend to, Paimon realized that you were just looking to cut the conversation short and not take too much of Ganyu's time.
Yeah,
Am I
obviously,
right?
that's what we had agreed on before the
In fact,
conversation
it
even
was
started.
Not an excuse. One is indeed visiting Liyue Harbor for an important purpose.
Oh,
Wait, for real?
plot twist?
The moment is not yet upon us. Still, the truth will be revealed to you in time.
Hmm.
She really seems to be playing up the whole mysterious Adeptus thing right now. Is it because we just heard that cool story about her powers?
Probably. I like Cloud Retainer. I don't know what her character type is called off the top of my head, but I just saw a tiny bug fly by. Damn. Oh, look who it is.
You get what I'm saying, right?
That depends. What are you saying?
Yeah, how can I not? Not even fine food is enough to distract from the presence of a fine lady, eh?
Based.
Oh, I'm far more interested in getting her details
Based.
than ordering any dishes. Hey, how about you ask her?
Do it,
You do it.
coward.
No. I think you should. Wait, she's coming.
Don't screw this up, gentlemen.
What can I get for you today?
I'm rooting for you.
Greetings, miss. I was just wondering if you'd be willing to...
Bro's fumbling so hard.
What would you like to order?
2 servings of Mora meat to go. Good chat. Bye.
That went well. Man, they almost had it. They were real close. They tried. Good effort, fellas. God, those guys suck. Jeez.
Welcome. It's been a while. May I take your order?
No, you may not.
Don't welcome us as guests and greet us as old friends in the same line. It's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and this is?
You sound happier than normal.
This is Miss Xinyun.
Master?
Oh, you did it.
One does not recall ever revealing this form to you before. How were you able to ascertain one's true identity with
Did you
such ease?
do you not like look in the water at your reflection before we left? You not realize how much you stand out?
I've trained and lived with Master for more than 10 years. I would recognize you no matter what form you take.
Yeah, okay.
You.
Is something the matter, Master?
Hardly. Hardly. One simply learned of your employment from your letter and
Could
came
she
to
turn
check
into
on
a
your
fish if she
well-being.
wanted to?
And check out the great food, too.
Indeed. It's almost lunchtime. My apologies. I'm still on the clock and can't talk for very long.
You don't look that busy.
Well, if it isn't the traveler in Paimon, are you here for Shenhe?
What do you, Chef Mao? When did you learn to read minds, there, bud?
The lunch rush isn't in yet, Shenhe. So I've got things covered for now.
All right.
Go ahead, sit down and enjoy some time with your friends. I'll let you know if things pick up.
Thank you, Chef.
Chef Mao's too good. He's too good for this world. We don't deserve him. We don't deserve Chef Mao. Not even a little bit. Where are we sitting down? Hello? Oh, there's more tables back here. Completely forgot that there were more tables back there. That's funny.
It is just as one expected. The owner of Wanmin Restaurant is indeed a most reasonable and accommodating human.
Caught it, but I didn't squish it. Great, cool.
Still, the work
Tiny
here
bugs.
entails dealing with quite a varied group of people. Has this been difficult for you, Shenhe?
No, she scares them all.
It's been manageable so far. I sometimes run into strange people, but I have figured out a way to deal with them.
Seems like you've been making progress. So by dealing with them...
Yep, pure intimidation.
First, I try to talk sense into them. If that doesn't work, I threaten them with violence.
Okay.
At this point, they usually decide they are in favor of a civil conversation.
How should Paimon put this?
No, that's fair. That's fair.
A
No.
sensible plan.
Yeah,
One
see?
is
She agrees.
glad to see you integrate so well into human society.
And you, Master? How have you been?
Simply marvelous.
Remember,
Though
kids, just
Mount
threaten
Elfsong
violence.
has scarcely enjoyed your presence recently.
Works every time.
One has hardly found the pleasure of one's own company to be lacking.
Pleasure of one's own company.
I see.
Really.
Huh, just as expected of Master.
Professional loner. That's pretty epic.
I have missed Master quite a bit too. Even though work has been busy lately, I've already had a conversation with Chef Mao about taking some time off soon to visit Master.
I mean, surely even just like a regular weekend off would be more than enough time, right? Not like the mountain's that far away.
Oh, you did? Do make note of such matters in your letters in the future. There's hardly a need to keep one in suspense.
Whoa. Her mood shot up just like that.
By the way,
I mean,
Master, since you are in Liyue Harbor,
it is
have
Shenhe
you
we're
had the
talking
chance
about.
to visit Ganyu?
Indeed. She is similarly preoccupied with her work. There was time only to exchange a few simple pleasantries.
Mm-hmm.
Bonnie told us the story of Cloud Retainer's name. It was amazing. We never knew how powerful she was before.
Mm-hmm.
I see. In that case, allow me to also share a story about Master's past.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Oh?
Is that a problem, Master? I believe this to be a good topic
Yeah, go
of
ahead. Don't
conversation.
don't let her stop you.
No, not a problem. One was simply caught off guard. But no matter.
Mhm, go ahead.
Please proceed. One
Go
is
ahead.
most curious to
Hurry
see
up.
how much of one's own conversational prowess you possess.
Master once participated in a race against Mooncarver. After Mooncarver lost, he insisted that Master's ability to fly gave her a natural edge in such a contest.
I got the names wrong earlier, didn't I?
In response, Master agreed to forego
Phooey.
flying in return for being able to use one of her devices in the race. Mooncarver accepted, only to find Master with a brand new device on the day of the contest.
Huh. What kind of device was it?
It was a mechanical vehicle made out of iron. What was it called again? Oh, an electro-powered bicycle?
Okay, cool. Electro-powered bicycles now exist in the Genshin universe, guys.
Oh, you refer to the bicyclical Thunder Flashmobile.
That,
One spent 49 days conceptualizing and crafting it. It need only be infused with adeptal energy, and it can cover thousands of miles in one day.
that seems a little too fast, right?
Oh, it boggles the mind why Mooncarver ever supposed he might best me in a contest of locomotion. Though he sprinted with all his might, he could barely keep up.
Damn.
Alas, the one flaw of my mechanism lay in its weakness against mountainous terrain. One was thwarted mere seconds from victory, when it was thrown off course and failed to make it across the final stretch.
Oof, that's embarrassing.
Master, that was the end of that story.
Yeah, you just finished the story yourself.
Is that so? Huh. With you gone, one has seldom felt the desire to call upon those old fossils for another contest.
Damn.
What is a race without spectators, after all?
Aren't you like the same age?
Have you been
Jeez.
lonely, Master?
Fossils? Goddamn.
Lonely?
Harsh.
At one's age, entire human generations come and go in the blink of an eye. Even one's own self-directed musings can span several days and nights.
Goddamn, she really is a professional loner.
'Tis a most foreign sentiment. The mere mention of it is preposterous.
Mm-hmm.
What is the reason for that look upon your face?
Oh, don't mind us.
Nothing.
We're just laughing at you. I mean,
Well, Paimon gained a lot of respect for you after listening to that story of you summoning the rain and everything. But all it took was a few words out of your mouth, and it's like you're back
Traveler
to be
nodding
that
along.
illuminated bird again.
yep. Mm-hmm.
I was just a little bit confused. Which one of the two is the real Cloud Retainer?
The goofy side for
To
sure.
me.
Guaranteed.
They are both Master. One is the Master that's widely revered by the people, while the other is the Master that I respect and adore.
One finds oneself exalted yet again with sweet words of praise and flattery.
Is this
of
his
the
entire
most
quest?
Extravagant nature. This is not to say
Trying to
that
figure
your
out, like, where
words
this would be
paint
going
an
from here.
accurate picture. One has always lived by a single ideal: eschew all action and abide by no rule. One does as one pleases and speaks as one pleases.
Okay.
Others may critique or praise as they see fit, yet one places little weight in such judgments.
Pretty smart way to. Yeah, okay.
She got like
10 out of
what,
10.
2 sentences of flattery from her disciple, and it's as if her ego is about to burst.
Do you have any empty tables?
Nope. Sorry.
Hey there, could we get another fish stew?
Shenhe, get back to work.
I'm hearing more guests come in. I should get back to work.
All right, good luck with the lunchtime.
Damn,
rush,
she didn't even need to be told.
Mhm.
She just knew. She truly is a good employee. Maybe too good. Somebody's yelling about chop suey. Cool.
So much yummy food! Paimon's gonna feast!
Can you eat this kind of food?
One is fond of all kinds of delicacies and delights in a multitude of flavors.
Oh, okay.
The
Good.
dishes here demonstrate no shortage of culinary skill.
I mean, yeah.
Their unique flavor profile has left one more than satisfied.
Mhm.
In fact, one has been struck by quite the fit of inspiration. One has already begun to conceptualize the next generation of supreme cuisine machines.
Really?
Everything's so tasty! A bit too hot at times, but still super tasty.
I'm sorry, miss, but our tables are full.
Shall we try somewhere else, Granny? But it smells so delightful. Can we really not eat here? My poor legs can't go on.
Maybe the
for
most
much
popular
longer.
restaurant in the entire city should have more than like 2 tables.
Well, you could always
Just
check
an
with
idea.
some of the other guests and
Just
see
an
if
idea,
anyone's
Chef
happy to
Mao. Maybe
share
you
a
should
table.
expand a little
Okay,
bit.
I'll ask around.
Get a few more seats. Just like a few more, you know? You can sit with us, it's fine. Come on.
Excuse me. Would you mind letting us share a table with you? There are no empty tables left, so...
Yep, go right ahead.
Ah, well, Paimon doesn't mind. What about you guys?
Yep, sit down. Oh, she nodded. There you go. I don't mind.
Great! Thanks so much.
Mm-hmm.
My name is Shuyu, and this is my granny, Yuendai.
Granny?
Yep. Is there something wrong with that?
No, Paimon's just a bit surprised. She looks so young.
Does she?
Yeah.
You sure about that?
A lot of people
She
compliment
is-
Granny on her youthful looks.
She is staring
She's
at Cloud
actually
Retainer
much
so hard
older
right
than
now.
She appears.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Little blink. Mm-hmm. What's going on between you two?
Granny, why don't you take a seat? Come on, it's not polite to stare.
Yeah, but then again, look at who she's staring at, kid. Can you blame her?
Have we met before?
No.
Tis a fated meeting, then. Please, take a seat.
Seriously, hurry up and sit down. Thank you.
What would you like to eat, Granny? I can order for you.
I want braised earthworms. They always pop up out of the ground after a rainstorm.
Your granny has gone senile. You need to put her in a home immediately.
No, not this again. Granny, there's no braised earthworms on the menu.
It's gross.
Braised earthworms? Well, that sounds weird. Right, that's what Paimon was thinking.
No, don't
too.
ask. I don't want to talk about braised earthworms, actually.
Need any help?
Help? Oh, do you mean with Granny? Thanks, that's nice of you to offer. Granny has pretty bad dementia, so
Oh,
her
she actually
memory's getting
straight
worse
up has
all the
dementia.
time.
All right, well.
She's always saying things that sound kind of
I don't think that's true. I think she's just a... Well, I guess she could be an Adeptus and have dementia.
Actually, her memory's been bad ever since I was little. But it's gotten so bad lately that I even have to remind her who I am every morning.
Damn. And you're just got what a powerful child.
They died young. It's just me and Granny now. Oh.
Children in Liyue are just built different. What the heck?
But it's okay. Don't feel bad. Granny loves me a lot, and I love her a lot too. Sure, it's hard at times, but you just gotta make the best of the life you've got.
God damn. Can we recruit this kid?
Wow.
Can we get this kid a vision real quick?
You're really tough for your age, kid.
You're too kind.
And me? Oh, what about me?
I don't know you.
You're tough too, Granny. Plus, you're really gentle, and you're always there for me.
Even when you forget me.
Yes, and it's hardly as if I forget everything. I still remember the important things. Wait, what was that really important thing again?
Good lord.
Ah, I remember
never mind.
now. It was a dream. I had a dream where everything was dark. Someone was standing in front of me. She told me to come and find her, and that once I'd found her, I would be free.
I'm starting to regret letting this old lady sit at her table.
That sounds super important. But how come you've never told me about it before?
Obviously, she just remembered it now, kid. Come on.
It was just a dream, so I forgot about it. Ah, you know, I believe I've had this dream a great many times. But just how many times have I had it?
Wait, so you have a reoccurring dream where someone's talking to you? That sounds spooky. Does that mean you're possessed?
Yes, possessed by the dementia ghost.
Unlikely. Her eyes are clear and her breathing remains calm and level. One sees no signs of possession.
Now let's get Chong Yun in here just to make sure, you know.
Are you sure?
Who do you take me for? Is one not an adept? Am I not an expert?
That was a pretty good... You did that cutoff pretty well. S tier voice actress?
You're right. Paimon almost forgot.
In
You're
Genshin? Impossible.
the expert. In that case, do you still remember what the person in your dreams looked like, Granny?
Not anymore. Although, I have a sense that she looked rather like me. But not as I am now.
Where in the world is this going?
A younger version of Granny?
This is just getting weirder and weirder. What is going on here?
Thank you, Paimon. Thank you for saying it so I don't have
As
to.
one said, fate must have brought us together. You may leave this situation to me.
Okay.
Are you sure? So, what are your names?
Oh, this is Cloud Retainer.
Paimon.
Just Shenyun is fine.
Thank you all so much for offering to help. But first, I'm sorry for asking, but, how do you want us to pay you back?
No, that's
Oh,
fine.
we don't need any
No.
payment for this.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. But Miss Yen, what exactly can we do to help out this granny?
Yeah, I don't know why the kid didn't question this either.
All we have to go off is that dream. Where do we start?
That is elementary. Since her dreams portray her younger self, then we shall retrace the steps of her youth. Once we have revisited those places, her memories will likely return.
Sounds like a plan. So, Granny, do you remember which places you went to when you were young?
Why, of course I do.
I gotta be honest, I don't think I could have ever expected
The
this to be the path we were going.
above, the earth below, the wispy clouds, and the emerald mountain streams.
Okay, taking that as a no.
I might have an idea.
You got this, kid.
Once, when I was really little, my dad told me the granny used to be a martial artist heroine who saved loads of people from a disaster.
Okay.
If it's true, then maybe they wrote about it in the history books or something.
That's a good point.
A martial arts heroine? Oh, Shincho knows tons about Liyue's chivalric traditions.
Oh heck yeah, we go get to see the we get to go. Okay, we get to talk to the boy.
Are you leaving already?
Yep, we gotta talk to the boy.
Order some food, Granny. If there's nothing on the menu you especially want, I'll just get a few different things.
Big brain.
It seems we must part ways for now. The Traveler and Paimon are bound for the Feiyun Commerce Guild.
Correct.
While Yuendai and Shuyu shall remain here and partake of their lunch.
Obviously.
As for myself, I have matters to discuss with Streetward Ram.
Oh, do you now?
Word Rambler?
Yeah, Madam Pink. Come on.
Oh, you mean Madam Pink?
Yeah, Granny, the old lady,
Precisely.
who likes being an old lady
Let us
and
meet
will
at
always be an
Eugene
old lady.
Terrace once you
Like
are
me.
ready.
Nobody's ever gonna see this. I don't have to be so confrontational about it. Yep, that's exactly how I wanted to leave the restaurant. Yep, 100%. Alright. When was the last time we actually saw Xingqiu? Forever ago? Was it 19 and a half years, I'm pretty sure? I'm pretty sure it would have been like the last Lantern, right? Right? I'm pretty sure it was, though. Which means it was an entire year ago. 4.2 or 4. What? Oh, look at this. Look at him. He's just standing right there, huh? Yeah. Now what are you gonna do? I don't know, man. Oh my god, I'm stupid. Right. He was there. I'm dumb.
It's you two. What
Sorry, I
brings
was
you
distracted by
here?
the fact that Iona was in that event. Of course, my brain didn't remember him being there.
Shincho! Great, we found you!
And the game forced us to hang out with Chong Yun also, so... He didn't play a huge role in that, did he? Just a little one.
That's not a whole lot of information to go off of.
I'm gonna wait for the
I
rock to
don't
go
know if
away.
I can say for sure.
But the rocks last forever. I made a grave error by putting that rock. Never mind, we're good. Anything is helpful, man.
I can't pinpoint her identity from your description alone. But considering her age,
Okay.
I am reminded of a nameless
Explosive
heroine
entrance. Honestly, dude
who's
had
been
to...
featured in various chivalry
You wanted to make sure I didn't
novels.
forget him this time.
Nameless heroine?
That's right. The novels often speak of a great drought from 50 years ago. As the people suffered, a nameless heroine appeared and began to clear away evil spirits and bandit camps.
Right.
The people idolized her, but never learned her name.
Okay.
All they knew was that she always acted alone. Later, though, she supposedly fell in love with a similarly noble-minded exorcist from Mount Tianheng. They were well matched in more ways than one, often fighting together as a fearsome duo of otherworldly strength.
Right.
After the drought ended, the heroine and the exorcist left the public eye and began living a reclusive life in the mountains. All that remained were tales of her incredible accomplishments. The way this nameless heroine faded from fame into obscurity later in life is not too dissimilar from Miss Yuendai. I hope that's somewhat helpful.
Okay.
Thanks a lot, Shincho. We knew it'd be worth talking to you.
It's always worth talking to
It's
him.
nothing at all. Just something I came across while reading. I did do a bit of extra research on her story, but it was just out of personal curiosity.
Of course,
Well,
of course.
Paimon still thinks that's super cool. Oh, wait, Shincho, if If you've read up on her, do you know of any places often associated with her?
Good question to ask. Thank you.
Let me think. In the novels, the nameless heroine always appeared near one of 3 places.
Got it.
Wangshu Inn, the area just north of Jueyun Karst, and Qingyun Peak.
Got it.
Perhaps the real-life heroine who inspired the character was also often seen near those 3 places. That would explain why those locations appear in the various
50%,
novels
what?
written about her.
1 hour. Oh.
You're welcome. To be honest, I found some
Damn.
parts of the story confusing when I first came across it.
Did you?
If Miss Yuendai was indeed the original inspiration for the character,
Yep.
she may just be able to help me put the pieces together.
That's great. I hope she
It's
can.
rare for a chivalric hero to fade into obscurity during their lifetime, even after retiring from the public eye. But no one ever saw or heard from the nameless heroine again.
Damn.
I've never understood why someone would go to such lengths to erase themselves from public memory. It's almost as if she was trying to hide
Yeah, there's probably
from
more to the
something.
story, huh, bud?
We'll be sure
Good
to
idea.
tell you if we manage to uncover the truth.
Absolutely.
That's a deal. Perhaps, behind the truth of it all, there lies a story more fantastical than any work of fiction.
Probably.
Paimon feels like we just learned so much from Xingqiu.
Mhm.
A drought and
Yeah, we don't need to
oh,
re-go over
right.
it. It's fine.
There's a
I remember
drought
it.
in this story too. Xingqiu, are droughts super common in Liyue or something?
Well, they used to be. But people have long since developed methods to prevent them.
That's good.
So while droughts do happen from time to time, they are rarely regarded as true disasters. The drought 50 years ago is probably one of the worst we've had in the last several centuries.
Great.
The
You weren't
crops
alive then, though,
withered,
so.
The streams ran dry.
Right, but you
and
weren't
the
alive then,
monsters
so.
Sounds awful.
Yeah. And that's exactly why the nameless heroine was so beloved.
I get it.
Still,
Yep.
As terrible as that drought was,
Uh-huh.
it was nothing compared to the truly
Yeah, we
calamitous
said that
day
already.
Back in those days, disasters were both more severe and more common. Only the strongest of Adepti could hope to dispel the ruin and devastation.
It kind of makes you wonder what old Morax was
Do
doing.
you have any other questions?
We're good for
Clearly,
now.
he wasn't
We're
helping.
just going to head back and meet up with Miss Xianye. Paimon hopes that Granny Yuendai will be able to remember more of her past.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, we'll be off now. See you some other time, Xingqiu. Thank you so much for your help.
Yeah, I miss
It's
you
no problem
already.
at all.
We only just
Safe
left.
travels.
In fact, you're still talking, and I already miss you. Adios, man. My God, I thought he, oh my God, for a second there, I thought he just turned into this other guy. That would have been weird.
Time erases everything. Even the greatest of heroes will have their legacy reduced to the small fraction of their deeds that were committed to paper. But I think the
Damn.
magic of chivalric novels lies in the way you can catch glimpses of a noble soul from a few mere paragraphs.
Damn, you always have something so crazy to say, you know that? Good for you. Alright, where are we on now? Ah, Madam Ping, of course. My favorite old lady. Outfit trip. I think he's still pretty straight up soaking wet, I'm gonna be honest. Even in his normal outfit. That being said, I was kind of hoping to see his new outfit. But we'll see that in the lantern, right?
Recorded the tune that
Obviously.
you requested. I hope it
It's
will
fine.
be of help to you.
That's just a circle of jade.
Oh, thank you. Straight word, ping. What
Already
has
by it.
amused
Yeah,
you
right?
so?
Oh, it's no serious matter. I was just reminiscing
You-
about
you-
the last
but
time
you're
I
gonna
saw
get it
you
for
in
there.
this form.
That's the one we're getting for free, is it not?
Times wrought such
So
change in this world.
Time has little bearing on one's existence, nor has one keenly felt its effects whilst dwelling at Mount Outsong. Nevertheless, Ping, one would like to seek your counsel on a personal matter.
start listening free. That'd be messed up.
Why so formal all of a sudden?
Especially if he's
Must
definitely going to
say,
be in the quest,
you're
right?
making me a
Like,
little nervous.
Well, the inquiry is as such. Approximately how much more would one need to afford a comfortable life in the harbor?
damn, you want to live here?
Not unlike the one that you yourself lead.
Doesn't she live in her teapot though?
It does not require as much as you may think. Still, do you mean that...
On your skin.
Cloud Retainer, Madam Ping! What are you two talking about?
Nothing save for some trivial matters. Have you unearthed any useful details?
Just live in a teapot like Madam Ping, and then you'll have zero expenses.
But let's save it for when
Duh.
you and Miss Hyundai have to.
You can have my teapot if you really want. Wait, no. I love that thing. Can't give that away. Oh.
Do not be troubled, young lady. Here, have some tea.
No. I hate
Thank you so much. What do you think, Shuyu? Does it match up with what you know of your granny?
But entirely paused.
According to the
Good
story,
lord.
The nameless heroine eventually fell in love with an exorcist from Mount Tianheng. Maybe that's my grandpa.
Wow, maybe.
I don't have many memories of him, but there's this
Spaghetti
one time
ground
I
sounds
found a
kind of
box in
scary.
an attic full of a bunch of weird sigils.
Feel like you'd die if you stepped on that. Well, let's go take a look at that then.
So too. Granny might remember something once she's returned to a familiar plate.
What marvelous tea. I can taste the dews.
Okay, we're skipping the grandma's lines from now on.
Is that so? Then please drink as much as you like. There's no need to hurry. At our age, it's always nice to slow down and take the time
See,
to
I know she's an
appreciate
adeptus,
pleasant
right?
conversation
Which means she's...
among friends.
I feel like I distinctly remember her saying something about, like, choosing to grow old, right? Like, even though she's an adeptus, she's still rapidly aging, right? Like, she's an old lady. That's all that matters. She's an old lady. Even if she's not an old lady, she's an old lady. Fight me. I gotta stop saying fight me. It's not
Since
funny.
we have the time, can I ask you something?
Madam Ping, best granny.
Sure thing. What would you like to know?
I have a secret I want to
Oh,
tell
good
you.
lord.
Let's go talk over there.
Kid? Kid, why? What if I don't want to know your secret, huh? I'm not I don't really care about children's secrets.
What's wrong, Shuyu?
Well, I've been kind of meaning to ask ever since we started talking in the restaurant,
Ah, damn it.
but are you guys all adepti in disguise?
Something like that.
Oh. About that.
Well, you guys just seem super special. Plus, I think I might have heard Miss Shen Yun call herself an adeptus.
Yeah, she did say that.
Must have been a slip of the tongue. Shen Yun, since you were the one who, misspoke, maybe you can explain to
Yep.
Shuyu here what
Put
you
up the
really
explanation
meant by
onto
that.
her. Good idea.
One is indeed an adeptus. Is that of some concern to you?
I knew it.
Good job.
Well, one time when I was a little kid, I saw a pure white illuminated crane. I had this super high fever, and Granny wasn't around. I was feeling all icky and gross. But then this snowy white crane flew down from the sky.
Her human form disguise clearly does not work at all because everyone still recognizes her as a bird, so...
She put me on her back and flew me to her cool Adeptus house and fed me some sort of magic potion. When I woke up, I was already back in my bed.
Cloud Retainer, even if you're helping them, I don't know if abducting children is really a good idea.
I really wanted to thank her, but I was too sleepy to stay awake, so
Couldn't
I
you
never
just
got the
brought the
chance.
potion to her instead?
So, I just kind of
Just
wanted
saying.
to ask if maybe any of you have ever met an Adeptus like that?
Well, that's actually her.
A pure white illuminated crane? The only two we've ever met are blue and white and black and brown.
Wait, yeah, you said pure white. Hold on, wait a minute.
Met one that's pure white, Cloud?
Potions from cranes, that's facts.
Never has one met an adeptus with such features.
It's the granny. The granny's a
One
bird.
surmises such a description is but a hyperbolic embellishment that oft results from narrative accounts.
Are you saying it was you, or...?
That's weird. Was it really just a dream then? Well, even if it was just in my head.
No, okay, good. It wasn't her.
Now let's go to
Crazy.
Okay, I'll go.
So hard to figure out, I know, right? It's not like it was obvious the second that old granny was just staring down Cloud Retainer. Totally not. Not at all. Nobody could predict it from that exact moment. Madam Ping, you got anything else to say?
Leaving already?
Yeah.
Well, just remember that you can come over for a cup of tea anytime.
Of course. Gladly. But only if Yan Fei's here. I mean, what? Oh, great. Can't imagine why we'd be going here. Couldn't possibly be a reason that we would end up here. Nope. Nope, nothing Adeptus related around these parts. Swear to God.
Wang Shu Inn.
Swear to God if Xiao shows up.
Shu
He better not. He better stay far away.
Remember this place, Granny?
Yes. The fish here is very delicious. And if you look out into the distance, you can always spot
She's talking
a
about
bird
worms,
that's been
fish.
left
Couldn't be a
behind
bird.
by its I believe I used to have a room here. It had a window.
Oh God. Oh.
Yes,
Oh.
I'll come with.
Random throat itch. I hate that. You guys walk any slower?
I'm still having some trouble understanding what she's talking about.
She's a bird.
If she's so familiar with this place, that must mean she lived here, right?
She's a bird. Oh, look who showed up. I'm shocked. You should be used to it by now, Paimon. This
I
is...
sensed a non-human presence and decided to come take a look.
They're confirming it this soon, huh?
If you're here, then there's likely no trouble afoot.
It's true.
I suppose there's no cause for concern.
Yeah.
It's been a
We're fine.
while, Cloud Retainer. I see you have returned to your previous form.
Is there a reason you two guys, you two look so similar?
I have indeed. I
Just
fought
saying, you got-
alongside her in this form on many occasions during the Archon.
Saying if you grew your hair out, it'd probably be able to look exactly the same. In fact,
What was she like during the war? Oh, wait, let Paimon take a guess. Was it anything like this?
Behold, the glory of one's newest invention, the Bang Bang Continuous Fire Mechanism. Hands up and surrender, or be prepared to face the full might of the Adepti.
wow, Cloud Retainer was just on screen. That's crazy.
An impressive
Wait, that was Paimon?
invitation.
Oh man, even even Xiao agrees. What? I was kidding.
Paimon knows her all too well.
She's not even arguing.
Even so,
That was
Cloud
Stip.
Retainer was
That was
not
Cloud
always
Retainer.
as ostentatious as you describe. You may be unaware, but her talent with Adepti sigils is just as formidable as her skill in mechanics.
Mm.
The Archon
Good for
War
her.
reached its peak after Guizhong's death.
Guizhong's dead.
The Cloud Retainer who fought beside
R.I.P..
me in those devastating battles was taciturn and solemn,
Oh,
only speaking when she had to activate her sigils.
wow, cringe.
Cloud Retainer who barely talks? Paimon can't picture it. But what happened after that? If you were so powerful in your human form, why did you decide to take up your bird form again?
Because birds are better.
Once one had bid farewell to the world of mortals, what use would one still have for such a shape?
Exactly.
When
Duh.
dwelling between mountain and forest, away from the struggles and troubles of the mortal world, a mortal form is hardly the most fitting of choices.
After the war, Cloud Retainer retired to Mount Outsong,
Mm-hmm.
only revealing herself to the occasional visitor,
Mm-hmm.
and always in her avian form.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of avian form, we ever gonna see you in bird form, bud?
Although I do believe there was
I
an
happen
occasion
to
some
be aware that
30-odd
you're a
years
bird.
ago,
Just saying.
when she decided to don her human form.
One believes there is little need to relive bygone matters.
Now let him speak. I want to know what he was about to say.
Back then.
Perhaps this conversation should end here. I shall take my leave now.
When
Should you
when was that
encounter any
last time she
trouble,
was human?
You need only call my name.
And what was the reason?
However, given that you are traveling with Cloud Retainer, I trust you are in good hands.
No, I'm gonna call you back when she goes to sleep or something, and get the rest of that story. Actually. Okay, bye.
Everyone, I think Granny is finally beginning to remember her past.
Oh, yippee!
Slowly now, calm your mind and recount.
A long time ago, I stayed here to recuperate from my illness.
Crazy.
I don't remember.
She doesn't remember.
I was confined to my room in Wangshu Inn.
Sucks.
One day, I met a traveling merchant. Upon hearing of my illness, he sold me a bottle of soul-revitalizing tea pills.
That dude's got that mustache. That's crazy. Can we get an NPC with that mustache?
He told me that the pills were
For real?
concocted using Adepti blood and could be used to alleviate my symptoms. Sure enough, I made a full recovery. My illness remained dormant for several decades.
Several
after that.
decades.
Wait, but if your illness remained dormant for several decades, are you saying that what you're going through now is just a relapse of what happened all those years ago? And it was all thanks to the pills that you manage to keep the symptoms in check?
I'm sorry, I don't.
Hey, you're not useless.
Fret not, dear child.
The recovery of a person's memories is a gradual
Uh-huh.
process.
Yeah.
Finding pieces of one's past is always superior to not finding anything at all.
Yeah.
Next location. Next location.
Javen Karst, got it. Javen Karst. That's how you're supposed to say it. You're supposed to just let it fall out of your mouth. Alright. Wait, what? Why are there 3 things on the map? Oh, jeez. Ah, jeez. Ah, macaroni and cheese. Ugh. Suppose that one first. Because why not? Boing. Be crazy if I found a chest right now. No, I'm not doing a random event. I'm in the middle of something. Come on, game. Don't have time for random events. Trying to.
Whoa, there's so
Hi.
many treasure hoarders here. Guess it's time to round up some bad guys.
Man, that was rough. That was difficult. Almost didn't get through that one.
About this place, Granny Wendai?
Let me think.
Could
I feel
we
like
move that?
I've been here before, but
Thank you.
don't think I stayed here too long.
All right.
Got it.
Wait a second.
Oh, jeez.
If I remember correctly, I believe I brought... Ah, yes. I brought some sweet snacks with me.
Oh, heck yeah.
Go on, take some.
Yes, please.
You need to eat a lot if you want to grow big and strong.
Oh, thank you. Then Paimon will help herself.
Pasta pudding? Ew. No, you don't make pudding out of wheat. Based. No, you don't do that. Rice pudding is allowed. Pasta pudding is not. That's weird.
Paimon sees an abandoned house.
I don't think I've ever heard anyone making
Break over there.
pudding out of wheat starch.
This place,
Cornstarch? Sure.
it's...
Rice starch? Absolutely. I wouldn't even be surprised. I wouldn't even be surprised by potato starch. But wheat starch? Ew.
Did
Yuck.
you remember something, Granny?
Gross.
I
Macaroni pudding is a thing. Well, let's
It
forget
was a
that it's a thing.
moonless night. I had been
Whoever came up with that
injured,
one is a criminal.
So your grandpa was supporting me. We
If we
fled
locked up.
together with some being in the fog behind us in hot pursuit.
Oh my god, it's the damn fog
I had
again.
exhausted my strength when the labor pains came on, so we took refuge in this house. Your grandpa set up a barrier outside, but neither of us knew if it could hold the monsters back. I remember that night. I remember falling to my knees. I alone am the source of this sin.
What?
Punish me as you wish for forsaking my oath, but spare my innocent child.
Sin? Oath? Did you do something wrong?
I don't know.
Yeah, God, of course you don't.
Eventually, the house was filled with the sound of my baby's first cry.
Maybe it was your father. Crazy.
My dad?
Yeah, your dad.
He was my pride and joy, and so are you, Shuyu. You're so much like him, and I love you both, but you're always going to be different from me.
Oh, okay.
I don't care what you...
You're too... All right.
Blah, blah, blah.
Let's not step...
One place
If
left.
one
How do you know how many
recalls
places there are?
correctly, the next place should be Qingyu Peak. You and I, how fares your health?
Wait, what?
I may...
But there was a third place to check. I guess that one doesn't count. And I accidentally cut off the dialogue again. Alright, well.
Climb on.
You can't start the... That second one was not my fault. They started talking the second I opened the map. It's like they knew. They were messing with me. They just wanted to laugh at me. She was climbing onto Cloud Retainer.
All those who grow old grow frail in the end, do they not? First, you lose your memory, then your health. Eventually, you end up losing everything.
Okay.
My only wish is to depart this world with a lucid mind, to free myself of this torment and the burden it places upon others.
Damn, jeez. All right.
Fret not. You have my aid in this endeavor.
We're finally
Oh,
here.
shit.
Does this place feel familiar to you, Granny One?
Let me see.
Mm-hmm.
How strange. Have I lived here before? When we were at Wangshu Inn and the abandoned house
Shower
earlier,
second.
though I couldn't remember everything,
Perhaps not.
I still felt a sense of familiarity. But here, I don't have that feeling. Perhaps I did come here in the past, but it just didn't leave a
But did the stories get it wrong then?
There's no way that's gonna be the twist.
That's true. Paimon was hoping this place.
There's literally no
Sorry
way.
to disappoint you too.
It's alright. We're not going to give up yet. We'll figure something
Xiao's a
out.
Yaksha. He should be way older than this lady, even if she is also an Adeptus.
Thank you. Huh? That way. What's that mountain?
It's a mountain.
Oh, let Paimon look! Huh? Isn't that Mount Outsang?
Yeah, that's Mount
Looks like
Outsang.
we've come.
Mount Outsang.
Uh-huh.
Mount Outsang.
Correct.
Granny, are you okay?
She's dying.
Don't
Time
hurt yourself,
travel.
Granny. It's okay if you can't
Let's
remember.
let's not be
You
doing
shouldn't
that.
Do something that makes you sad.
Mount Outsang. What am I really?
Mount Outsong holds some familiarity to you?
It does, but I can't go back.
All right, take her back.
Are you feeling unwell?
My head. It feels all heavy and dizzy.
Bird mode activate.
Miss Xianyun, is there anything you can do?
Let us go to Mount Outsong.
Hey, that's what I said.
But
Nope, shut up,
Fret
kid.
not. All will be well. You may leave the rest to me. I've prepared something that can aid you in suppressing the fear in your heart,
Guys,
restoring your lost memories. It currently
there's an
resides at
there's an
Mount
eye of the storm
Outsong.
over there. We're just gonna ignore him.
really? When did you do that?
I never leave anything to chance. All will reveal itself when we arrive.
Ah, here we go. I know, right? I was concerned for a second there. Thought that's what she pulled up. She's like, yeah, I just brought an eye of the storm with us. Don't worry.
Settle down.
How did you even do that? Oh god. Did you come up here if you're gonna fight me? I don't think you're supposed to be down there. I don't get to see these guys very often, so... Alright, fine, we're going down there then. This guy's kind of dumb. You stuck? You just get back down here? Thanks. There you go.
The tides beckon.
Oh, I'm stupid.
Dust.
Ow. Wait, he still puts his walls up even if he gets interrupted?
Away now.
Yo, go Traveler? Oh, there was a chest for that?
All unclaimed articles should be turned
Okay.
in.
I didn't even know there was an Eye of the Storm up here.
I saw anything here.
Actually, I probably have seen it before and then I ignored it. Why would I do that though? No, that sounds about right, because that path looks really familiar. Probably just ignored it because I didn't want to fight it. Oh, okay, well, those wind gusts were a little unhelpful. Whee. Oh yeah, Dia didn't end up dying that when I fell earlier. That's weird. Ow. Usually when that happens, they die. And the cutscene stops them from... Maybe she was so far from the ground that the cutscene like reset the character in time to... So she didn't hit the ground? I don't know. Oh my god, are you telling me that's what this trinket was here for before?
Already! What's this thing you've prepared?
You didn't notice that when we were here before?
Here, this is it.
Huh? But isn't this the mechanism that you were
No, she did
tinkering with
remember.
when we first got here?
Yeah, it is. She had this all
Precisely.
planned.
A recent one at that. I am most pleased with the result. I call it the Suspensus Somnium mechanism.
Okay.
It periodically releases a soft breeze, which, when paired with a gentle adeptal tune, can help the listener subconsciously relax and even enter a semi-hypnotic state.
Okay.
Soothing agitation and anxiety, relieving exhaustion and insomnia.
Can I have one? Can I have one?
Potential
In real
uses
life?
are numerous indeed.
Please?
And of course, it can also aid in the recovery of lost memories.
Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take 10, actually. One won't be enough.
If you had it all along, why did you keep it to yourself until just now?
She didn't. She left it on the table.
We could have come to Mount Outsong right off the bat and saved time on a lot of floating.
How preposterous. Had Yuendai not recalled much of her past through
Fact.
her own efforts, the device would have nothing to draw upon. We Adepti can only help those who first resolve to help themselves.
Fair.
Had she lacked such determination and strength of character, one would have little to offer in way of assistance.
Paimon thinks she gets it now.
As previously mentioned, a gentle adeptal tune is required to take full advantage of the mechanism. One secured such a tune from Streetward Rambler.
It's like a
Only with
record,
her
but made of jade.
melodies can the mechanism reach its peak power.
Whoa, Paimon can feel what you mean. Paimon's body feels light as a feather.
And you, Yuendai, is the mechanism helping you to relax? It appears she has already succumbed to the depths of reverie. Come, join one on this side.
Alright, you have fun. We're just gonna be over there.
The drought is over. But why do you look like you want to cry?
The potion. It's nearly run its course.
I've never regretted meeting you. Not even for a second.
Please. Please, no.
Ooh, that's a good shot.
Have you forgotten? This is the world you left behind. One of gentle breeze and morning dew. This is your home. This is where you belong. You should have never left.
I'm sorry. Something so funny about that.
From not that long ago.
Lady, and then boom, bird.
Should have.
Correct, you are a
So
bird.
that is the truth. No wonder this place is so familiar.
Granny!
Grandma's a bird.
Granny, are you okay?
Cloud Retainer.
Your memories have returned.
Wait, did you just call her by her full name? You already knew each other?
Yes.
No.
I now remember everything.
Also, wouldn't Cloud Retainer have gotten her name, like, from when she did that thing that Ganyu told us about? So what's her, like, real name? Do you have a real name? I mean, she said names don't matter, so probably not, but, like... Or was she already called Cloud Retainer and then just so happened to do something that could be described as cloud retaining, and then people...
Granny, please don't
Let's
cry.
not think too hard about it.
I'm here.
Oh, don't worry, my dear child. Granny is fine. I'm so
And is also a
sorry,
bird.
everyone. You've gone to so much trouble on my behalf.
Yeah.
It's all come back to me now. The most important...
Yeah, you're a bird, I get it.
One can sense the guilt that now plagues your conscience. Reclaiming a truth long buried is sure to come with a myriad of complex emotions. Perhaps one should recount the story
Yes, please
on your
do.
behalf
Go ahead.
while you compose yourself.
Go ahead, you got this.
No, it's
Oh, never mind.
okay. Now that I've remembered, I must face my memories head on.
Alright, explain yourself.
Show you, everyone, I cannot thank you enough for
Yep,
all
that's
your
what this has all been leading for. Spit it out.
Please, Granny, don't force yourself. What happened in the past doesn't matter. I love you more than anything. Nothing you say can change that.
What if she reveals that she
know,
actually
dear
killed your
child.
parents, you know? I'm
My
just saying.
feelings for you are exactly the same. It is for
Like,
this
yes, I killed my
reason
own
that you
child
deserve
and his
to
wife.
know the truth. Some time ago, I made a terrible mistake.
Yeah, spit it out.
Is this the sin that you mentioned in Joyung?
I am in
Father shut its tongue.
not a human being. My real form, one that I held for centuries, was that of a wild crane.
Crane just came by to
I spent
eavesdrop.
many,
Very
many
nice of him.
years living on Mount Outsong,
Outsong.
bathing in the soft breeze and
Outsong,
drinking the sweet dew
Outsong.
of the mountains. At some point, I somehow gained wisdom and sentience.
Wait, what?
The Lord of the Mountain, Cloud Retainer, became aware of my existence.
But you're
and
not an
began to
Adeptus?
share
You're just a
many
bird?
stories with me. She even passed on the secret of cultivation to me. Though she never took me on as a formal disciple, I always saw her as my master. Whenever she took out her tools to work on mechanisms or new inventions,
confused.
I would also stand next to her.
You
and
just said you were a bird.
I even contemplated
But a centuries-old bird, so I guess you'd have to be an Adeptus still.
in my own right.
You're an Adeptal beast, I
followed her
suppose?
teachings, and time gradually passed us by. Until that fateful day.
I still don't even know how you even got that idea in your head.
50 years ago?
During that drought? What about that?
That's right. Master regaled me with many stories of her past deeds. From them, I learned how she had saved people from a similar crisis in the past.
Right, and?
She was the one I looked up to the most. More than anything, I dreamt of becoming an Adeptus like her. I wanted to travel the land like she had, relieving suffering wherever I went.
Uh-huh.
But I was still far from being a real Adeptus. I possessed no ability to take on human form and fit in with the crowd.
Okay.
Once she learned of my desires, Master prepared a special dose of human mimicry potion for me. She warned me that the potion's effects would only last 10 years, and if I were to fail to return to my original form at the end of that time, I would forever forget my past as a crane and become something neither human, beast, nor Adeptus.
Ma'am, what are you?
no.
Cloud Retainer, what the heck
So
is
that
this?
was the source of your dementia.
She described herself
all
as being a bird that gained sentience from chilling on the mountain. That doesn't make a lot of sense.
Was it because
Stop asking questions, who cares?
Indeed, I fell in love. Though he was human, he had spent his entire life training on Mount Tianheng. When we met, it was not only my first foray into the world below, but his as well.
Mhm.
Although clumsy and impulsive as he was, you'd think he was the real strange bird among the two of us. But still, just like me, he cared deeply about the world and wanted, more than anything, to cleanse it of all pain and suffering. I could not help but fall for him. But my time continued to tick away. Those 10 years passed by in a flash. Yet I did not want to leave his side, so
So you didn't?
Oh no. What happened next?
I committed an offense. I wanted to stay with him, even if it meant living a life full of pain and suffering, even if it meant that I would eventually turn into a monstrosity.
Except all you ended up turning into was an old lady, so... Doesn't sound that bad, really.
I knew I had betrayed Master's hopes, but I was too ashamed to face her. So I wrote her a long letter instead and asked someone to leave it outside her abode.
Okay.
I was convinced that she would not support my decision, and I lacked the courage to speak to her face to face.
Got it.
But that was only the beginning of my troubles. I began to suffer from a strange illness. My memories became hazy and confused,
Right.
and I could no longer keep myself awake. I understood that my pain was caused by my refusal to return to the life I was fated to lead.
As a bird.
Along with my memories
A strange
as a
bird,
crane,
specifically.
I soon forgot the true cause of my suffering as well. I knew only that I had committed a sin. All I could do was pray for forgiveness, even if I had long forgotten what needed to be forgiven.
What kind of memories could you have as a crane, though? Eating fish? And worms? Is it like, what? I feel like you wouldn't be missing out on much.
Looking back, I was beyond lucky to have come across that traveling merchant at Wangshu Inn. It was such a fortunate coincidence that we were there at the same time. If it weren't for those soul-revitalizing tea pills, I probably would have...
Yeah, look at that. You figured it out.
What's wrong? Coincidence? Why did I ever think it was a coincidence? Tea pills concocted using the blood of an Adeptus? No, it couldn't be.
But it was B.
Master, don't tell me.
Yes.
Back then,
Mm-hmm.
that merchant was actually...
Yep, she turned herself into a man with a funny mustache. Just for you.
Human custom would dictate the conferral of gifts
Oh, is that
in
what-
order when one's progeny is wedded, would it not?
Damn.
Consider the pills a symbol of one's best wishes.
She truly is certified mommy. 110%. Are you kidding me? So that's what Xiao was talking about? But wait, she appeared as a dude with a mustache, so what is he yapping about? Clearly she was not in this form unless she put on a funny mustache disguise. Along with the... You know what? Again, let's not think too hard about it.
Conceal my
Pro tip.
name and mistakes from the world and hide myself away in perpetuity. The only person I managed to deceive was myself.
Correct.
One still remembers when you were but a fledgling. You possessed a certain fondness for a particular game. You would hide yourself among a group of wild cranes and ask one to pick you out from among the flock. One found you with such ease every time. 'Tis a truth most evident. One always recognizes one's own, no matter what form they may take.
Right.
Wait. Paimon's confused.
Don't think too hard, Paimon. I promise it's not worth it.
Retainer, you found Yuendai again?
Yes.
But how? When? And what happened after that?
What do you mean how and when? She just said how and when.
Perhaps it is now time for one to recount the rest of the tale.
Okay, you go ahead. Yes, please. Cutscene? What else would it be loading, you know? Must be. Cutscene? Really? Are we sure? No? Gameplay? Oh, gameplay. I see. I see. Okay.
One was furious upon receiving your letter. Seized with anger, one set out to bring you to your senses.
You have 4 attacks, do you? I didn't count them earlier, so I had to check. 2 Shard Constellation? Whoa!
Skyward!
Being able to do that twice in a row seems kind of messed up.
Skyward! Scatter!
Man. Yeah, that's kind of a messed up constellation. Call the police on that one. Where am I supposed to be going? I was literally over there a second ago. What are you talking about?
In truth, one had more than a few misgivings about your chosen partner. As an exorcist, his talent was lacking.
Oof.
One could hardly say his skill with sigils was any better.
Oof.
But soon, one came to appreciate the devotion he bestowed upon you during your illness. He never uttered a complaint and rarely left your side.
What a legend.
Unwilling to begrudge someone of such character,
Nice.
one decided to overlook his aforementioned deficiencies, wishing to grant you a life without regrets. One gathered many divine ingredients and used one's own blood to create a form of medicine. Though imperfect, it managed to suppress the more dire effects of your illness. As for how to deliver the medicine, after much contemplation, one eventually decided to perform the deed oneself.
With a funny mustache.
One took great care to alter
Oh my
one's
God.
features and select the appropriate attire.
She quite
Only
literally...
after meticulous scrutiny did one finally
God.
set out for Wang Shu Inn. As one expected,
This is the
most
funniest
ignorant
image
of one's
ever.
true
Oh my
identity,
god.
You showed not even the slightest inkling of recognition. One was quite torn.
Somebody please get that
Should
image
one
without the
have
text on the
celebrated
screen.
the success of one's disguise, or mourn the loss of your acquaintance?
You can take any form. Why would you not just take the form of a dude instead of taking this form but with a funny mustache? Maybe they can't take any form. What if their human form is also predetermined?
Skyward!
Just saying. Oh, there's a chest in here? Why is there a chest in here? Ooh, no, you went a little too hard there. Are we not in a domain? Why can't I climb? That seems a little suspicious.
Nevertheless, one would speak
No,
to
no,
you
that's not
about
fair.
another
That's not fair. You cheated.
if you are amenable.
You use it while gliding? Wait, what? Oh my god. That was worth the death. Testing that was worth the death. That's messed up. In like a good way, but still messed up. Although you don't really gain any height if you do it that way. But I guess you'd save a tiny bit of stamina. And a tiny bit of time. Interesting. Do you get more damage if you do it all 3 times? I don't think so. Maybe? That seemed more dramatic than last time.
Make way for the Adeptus.
Yeah, make way for the Adeptus. We gotta go put on a funny mustache disguise. Okay, you definitely do more damage if you go up higher. Ow! Root! Ow! Hi.
Seize the skies.
I don't know, I feel like Hazo could have done that too. He's so fun though.
Those monsters would hardly have pursued you with such ferocity.
Ah, you helped them.
Without
Got it.
sufficient incentive. They were likely incited by the presence of godly remains. Said godly remains, in turn, were likely drawn to the trace of one scent on your body. One was, after all, an active participant in the Archon War. Some of the gods were likely shattered by contraptions of one's very making. In the end, one was relieved to see you endure through the night. At the break of dawn, one heard an infant's cry pierce through the air, and one saw you carefully cradle the child to your chest. To see you happy, that was more than enough.
Yep. 110% certified mother. Mommy. Sometimes I say something and I just hate that I said it.
Now you should have a complete understanding of the event.
Yep, we have a complete understanding of the events now.
But if that's true, then the crane who took care of me when I was sick must also be...
Ah, one had almost neglected to recount
Sick
the
dive.
absurdities of that tale.
So it was you. Milk. Yeah, alright, yep, Didn't want to say it, but I mean, we've been looking at the same model this whole time. We all know it. Feel like it goes without saying. It went a little bit
Just
sicko
as
mode.
Yuendai troubled one with her antics, so did you give one many a headache.
Oof.
Upon finding you burning with fever, one made plans to bring you back to one's abode for treatment. However, upon seeing one's form, you began to cry, refusing to get on one's back.
So I knocked you out.
When one asked you why, apparently you believed that one could not possibly be a true Adeptus, because all illuminate one had no
Oops.
choice but to apply powder to one's body
Good
to
lord.
conceal the variegated nature of one's appearance. You became more than amenable enough
God.
when one stood before you devoid of any other coloring.
Okay, so I've seen some people arguing that Adeptus can like take any form they want, right? But the fact that A, she couldn't just turn herself into a man with a mustache, and B, she couldn't just get rid of her coloring. I don't know if that's entirely true. I think there's some limits to what they can transform into, clearly. Because otherwise, you know, prevents her. That might, okay.
It bears mentioning, however, that as a crane, Yuendai was nearly entirely pure white in color. Though you had never encountered her in that form, you still recognize the essence of her being. Perhaps fate brought you two together in more ways than one.
Perhaps. Just like fate brought Madame Ping to be an old lady. She turned into an old lady and then continued to become an even older lady. That's just facts. That's what happened. She said so
Now all
herself.
has been revealed.
I think.
One owes you an apology, Yuan Dai. One recognized you upon your very entrance into Wanmin restaurant. One has always viewed you as a disciple of equal standing with Ganyu and Shenhe.
Even though she's just a bird.
Indeed, one wished to bring your story to a satisfactory end with this visit to Liyue Harbor.
Literally not even like an adeptal bird. Just a bird that you gave a human potion to, and then... Man, this is weird.
Still, one could not reveal your identity right
Liyue
away.
is such a weird place.
Had one simply informed you of all you had lost, all those cherished memories would merely have become the fictionalized account of another. Memories are most meaningful when recalled by those who lived through them.
Master, I must ask. If you found me all those years ago, why did you leave me be, even though you knew about my mistake? Why did you not bring me back to Mount Outsong by force?
Were you even listening?
One has never regarded your action as a mistake. It was a simple choice.
Stupid bird.
Nothing more. When it is time for one's progeny to leave the nest, it is the responsibility of an elder to let them fly free. Yet, when your wings grow weary and the night grows dark, just know that you always have a place to which to return. 'Tis a refuge referred to by many a name in mortal writing. Home, nest, haven. Whatever its denomination may be, its essence remains quite unchanged. One speaks, of course, of a place not unlike one's own abode. One's disciples are free to come and go as they wish, yet the door remains forever open to those who wish to return.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You and I. One expects you too have sensed the rapid deterioration of your condition as of late.
Yeah, is she gonna die? Like
40 years ago, you chose a path without a future. Though one used one's own blood to provide you with a few decades of extra time, it merely delayed the inevitable. One
Not
may have
Xiao's,
extended
it's not Xiao's mother.
even the power of an adept.
She's not even 100 years old. She can't be Xiao's mother.
Had your condition continued to deteriorate,
Neither of them. I don't even know which one you're talking about at this point.
life as a human entirely.
Either way.
In the end, you would have turned into a creature lacking in the ability to even comprehend its own monstrousness.
And yet, instead, you're an old lady.
Fortunately, you were able to avoid that scenario by reclaiming your memories.
Yippee.
So, what's gonna happen to Granny?
She's gonna grow old and die.
One
Like a normal
will
granny.
help her reclaim her original form
Oh.
as a wild crane. If it be fated, she may recover her sentience one day.
She's gotta go back to being a regular crane, huh?
I mean, better than dying.
You've already done
Is it
more
not?
than enough for me.
Are you gonna go the Madame Ping route and just be like, nah, I want to be an old lady?
I don't know how I could possibly repay your kindness.
No, okay.
This is a better result than I could have ever hoped for.
Oh wait,
Not long.
wait, you're not. Wait, okay, hold on, never mind.
Transformation
She's not
is
gonna die. She's gonna turn into a beast.
Granny? Please don't leave, okay? You're all I have left.
Don't be sad, dear child. Granny has led a wonderful life. My only regret is having to leave you behind. Don't forget to eat well, okay? A growing young lady like yourself needs
She'll be fine.
lots of good food to grow big and strong.
I believe in her.
Promise, Granny. I'll do whatever you say.
Good girl. Good girl. Don't worry. It's not goodbye forever. Granny's gonna become the most formidable crane in all of Mount Outsong. Granny will train day and night.
I mean, as a crane, won't you eventually die? Just saying. How long do cranes last around here, huh?
I won't stop until I can turn into a human without having to rely on anything but my own power.
Are you gonna become an adeptal beast? I'm confused.
We'll be able to live together again.
Let's just not think about I'm not thinking about it anymore. I'm gonna stop questioning the happenings in Leeway. And just let him be. It is what it is.
That's a good girl. Even though we won't see each other for a little while, as long as we both work hard,
It's okay,
we're
Traveler.
sure
Don't cry.
to meet again someday.
Don't cry.
I'll eat well, Granny. I promise. And I'll wait for you, no matter how long it takes.
This kid will be fine.
I'll wait for you to come back.
This is a much better kid than some of the other kids in the game. Like this kid would never scam me out of 2 million Mora. That would never happen. This kid would never do that. Unlike than that other piece of garbage kid.
No more regrets.
We still haven't seen again, mind you. Even though he said.
Sorry, Master.
Hate that kid. Okay, have fun being a bird again. Okay, have fun being a bird again. I was wondering how they were going to do this. Just like that. Oh, you're just going to fly away? You're not even going to just hang out? You're just going to leave?
Shoo you.
If her grandma's like a bird, what does that make her?
Let her be.
Oh my god.
At her age, crying is a natural, if not fitting, response to such an event.
She literally can't be related to Shao because he was dude was around when Cloud Retainer gave her the pills. He was there. He remembered that. He was already there.
Tears are a necessary part of maturation. Sometimes
Plus, Shao's an
there's
actual
scarcely a
Adeptus.
better vehicle
This is just
to
a bird.
wash away the toll of
So that wouldn't even
stress
make sense on that
and
level either.
Now that the issue has been resolved, you should also take a moment to relax.
Okay. I mean, that is why we came here. We didn't come here to relax initially. This lady's just a bird. Shao is a full-on Adeptus. Magic bird equals magic demon. Yeah, I don't think that's how that works, actually. Oh, our cutscene. Give this kid a vision. She deserves it. Oh no, it's fine. I'm sorry, can we go back? Paimon's on the ground right now. Paimon never stands and never sits, but she will lay down. Suspicious. That's true. The last time she touched ground, it was... Oh, that was fast. That didn't take you long at all. The heck? I thought it was supposed to be like this big, difficult thing. And you immediately figured it out? The heck? Or are we dreaming? Is that what's happening? We're dreaming. Got it. No, we're dreaming. She's real. I don't know. And... Oh, ew. Gross. They touched.
I always believed we would see each other again.
You're dreaming. Shut up.
That our days of separation would finally end.
You're dreaming. Shut up.
And all my troubles would be behind
You're
me.
dreaming. Shut up. So is the kid. Tragic. She's not even cool. Look at how lame she is. Lame. Look at how cool he is and then how lame she is. Come on, man. You've made way better friends than her. You can't just say that. They're siblings. You can't. Jesus Christ. But also based. What? That doesn't stop being unfair.
A nightmare?
Yeah, I'd say.
Curious. If you're relaxed, shouldn't your dreams be pleasant?
It was a good dream. It's just...
You weren't ready to wake up.
He never is, and yet he always does. He speaks 52. I wish. This is by far the most dialogue he's actually had. It's like the first time he's actually had to act.
Eloquent as one may be, words of comfort are not one's strong suit.
Just hug me, that's fine.
You are doing
what?
all you can. One can see your strength of will.
Also, where did Paimon go? She was not on the ground.
Danger. And so, whatever your dream may be, one believes that you shall achieve it.
Like, seriously, where did you go?
Whenever the perils you face overwhelm you, or you become weary, one is always here for you.
She's got claws.
After all, as an elder, it is only right to look out for the young ones.
Mommy, I mean, what?
Grilled chicken drumsticks.
Based. Mommy.
Was Paimon sleeping just now?
The true mommy of the game, the only one that really earns that title. Quite literally.
Oh, Paimon wasn't talking to you. Paimon had a dream about eating grilled chicken drumsticks, that's all.
Madam Adeptus?
Oh, Shuyu, you're awake. How do you feel?
I feel like my grandma turned into a bird.
I feel a little better. Thanks. I know I'll see Granny again someday, so I don't feel so sad anymore. Madam Adeptus, could I ask you something?
Don't say yes.
Would you take me in as a disciple?
Oh, and have you reasons for this sudden interest?
Well, yeah, it turns out my grandma's a bird.
I know Granny thought what she did back then was wrong. She felt really bad about it.
Mm-hmm.
But without that mistake, I would have never been born.
Mm-hmm.
Even though Granny lost her memories, she never forgot to show me how much she loved me. I could become a cool Adeptus like you, and help a whole bunch of people, just like Granny wanted to do.
I don't think you can just become an Adeptus, I'm sorry.
On some reflection, one supposes you are no mere mortal. The fact that Yuendai's blood flows through your veins is proof enough of that.
Right, but she's just a bird.
If this is what you desire, one shall make it so.
Right, but she was just a bird, I thought. Okay, so no, that means that she was a bird that just vibed so hard on Mount Aocang that she became more than a bird. This is so stupid.
Thank you so much.
Stop thinking about it.
No, I mean, Master.
Shuyu, are you sure about this? Paimon's gonna let you in on a little secret. We've seen Cloud Retainer's 2 other disciples, and they pretty much eat nothing but bitter herbs like chin-chin.
That human mimicry potion must be on some other level. Clearly, it's not mimicry at all. It is a full-on magical transformation.
If you join them, you'll never enjoy Wanmin Restaurant's delicious cooking ever again.
How utterly preposterous. One has never enforced such a rule. Every individual must find their own path to enlightenment. So long as one retains
Xiao's family's all dead. That's why he doesn't talk to them.
Well, you say that, but Paimon's not seeing any tasty treats up here now, is she?
Although Mount Aocang is rich in natural beauty, its location does preclude access to certain finer mortal comforts. That is precisely why one plans to relocate to Liyue Harbor. Shuyu shall have the honor of becoming one's first disciple in the human world.
Whoa, you're leaving Mount Aocang?
Kind of messed up, actually.
One has never concerned oneself with the location of one's residence.
You're a liar.
From the very beginning, one has sought only solace.
You're a liar.
Yet in the end, all of one's
You
disciples
love this place,
ended
don't
up
even.
in Liyue Harbor. Ganyu, Shenhe, Yuendai. They all chose a life among the mortal world. One has reflected
So what if
on this fact
if your
for
disciples
many
jumped off a
years
cliff?
now.
Huh?
One can only assume that it is due to some failing on one's part as an elder or master. A failing, perhaps, of recognizing what it was they truly wanted. One is most curious as to what aspect of Liyue Harbor could have enticed them to remain there. One could hardly offer an opinion on the matter. But perhaps some time in the harbor will prove instructive.
I mean, I've done
Why are
Ganyu
you
story
all
quest,
so
right?
silent?
I don't really get the hype. I'll say it.
Just a bit shocked, that's all. So, does this mean we can grab a meal together in Liyue Harbor sometime?
One has precious little time to squander. However,
Honestly, shout out
if
to
one finds oneself otherwise unoccupied,
Moon
would not be
Carver and
opposed to the
Mountain Shaper. Yeah, I think that's right this time. Shout out to them for just being chill on their mountains, honestly.
one will be assuming the identity
Not
of a
every
human while
Adeptus needs to go
residing
live in Liyue Harbor.
You should take care to avoid
I'll say it.
disclosing one's true identity.
I mean, who's gonna be in the mountains being all mystical and stuff if they all moved to the town?
Don't worry,
Nobody.
we'll help you keep it a secret. So,
Moon Carver. No, stop it. Take it back.
Perhaps in 2 days' time, one has already picked out a handsome property.
He's the only.
near
If that was the case, then why
Just
has
no
he
small
only
purchase, but
appeared like
what is mortal life if not one expense after another?
once, briefly, twice? Never mind, twice. He had stew. He had stew with Zhongli that one time.
Then how about we meet up in Liyue Harbor in 2 days?
A sensible plan. See you then. Oh, also, why don't you take this suspense insomnia
He's a busy deer.
mechanism as a
Exactly. He's
souvenir?
busy being an actual
Anytime you should
Adeptus.
feel ill at ease in the future, you may try quieting your mind and sitting in meditation as you listen to its
He's not his
melody.
pet. He's his friend. Come on.
Awesome! Thanks, Cloud Retainer! Hey, didn't we
He would be so mad to hear you say
what we
that.
found out?
Wait until 2 days later. God damn it.
Commerce Guild? It's totally up to you.
Yes, we should. We should go talk to Xingqiu.
To Liyue Harbor, you gonna tell the other Adepti about it?
I have left an
Yeah, it's because he's also an
explanatory
old
note in
man.
my abode.
They're both old
Those
men.
two old
Of course they hang
fossils
out.
will discover it, I am sure, should they come seeking my company. Considering their recent penchant for going off on private escapades, however, I find myself caring little for how they shall receive this news.
Going off on private escapades together. Wait, what? Suspicious.
By the way, Shuyu, we have a friend who helped us learn a lot of information about your granny. Is it okay if we tell him the full story?
Sure. I don't think Granny would mind. As long as you don't tell a whole bunch of people.
No problem.
I don't think she'd want too many people to know. They might go to Mount Outsong and start bugging her about it.
That's okay.
Granny needs to focus on her training, you know? But telling a friend or two is probably fine.
No worries, our friend can keep it.
I like this kid. This kid and the kid who dressed up as Nahia. I can't remember his name. I think it has an A in it somewhere. Salsa. Salsa's cool too. Okay, sorry, I forgot about Salsa. It's been a while since I've seen Salsa. I don't know if I've finished Salsa's quest line, but I haven't seen her in a bit. Oh, his name is like right on the tip of my tongue, and I just can't. I cannot bring it to the forefront of my brain. I don't think you finished. No, I don't think I did either. Why does that claim rewards button light up? Like, I know how to claim my rewards, thanks. It wasn't a notification before, just saying. His name was Nahida. No, it was... it's funny. I know what it... It's in my brain. Come on, brain, you got this. Ralph. It was not Ralph. I'm not that
We meet again,
gullible.
dear friend.
Great, and it's all thanks to you.
You quickly go over the whole story with Xingqiu.
Ah, I
Yes,
see.
I did.
So the stories didn't get it right after all.
They were pretty close.
Even though she was a celebrated heroine, she had to bear a heavy burden that most could not hope to understand. Thank goodness for the help of that Adeptus.
No, it wasn't Raphael.
At least, although I cannot claim to know exactly how their story will unfold, thank you for helping me fill in the gaps. And don't worry, I'll keep this all to myself. It's not my story to tell, after all.
It's not... Yeah, Amber. Definitely. It was definitely Amber. Yep. Totally. Isak. There you go. Not Isaac. Isak. Or something. His name's Isaac now, though. Much easier to say. Yeah, I remember that kid. Shout out to that kid. Isoc. Yeah, Isoc. There you go. Definitely. No, that guy. Remember that kid. He was cool. But that kid that scammed me out of my money? Yeah, I hate that kid. I gave him so many expensive rocks. He said he'd see me again. And then guess what? Haven't seen him. Maybe he died in the ocean. That might have been it. Yeah. He was on his journey to somewhere. Can't remember where. Didn't he? Wait, was it Notlin that he said he'd meet us in, maybe? And not Fontaine? I think it might have been. Either way, if I don't get 2 million more from that kid, which they wouldn't do that. Shadowing fishing. Imagine if the game actually, imagine if that kid actually showed
Your
up.
concerns are excessive and unfounded. This is but a simple collection of ordinary valuables. Such intense scrutiny is hardly necessary.
Imagine if he actually showed up again and he actually gave us the 2 million more that he owes us. They would never do that because that's a lot of money to give away, but they should.
To be quite
If I was in
honest,
charge, that would happen.
Your insistence on that fact is my primary cause for concern. In what way are any of these ordinary? Every
sold off the
single item here
rocks.
could be worth more than everything
Now
I
he's
own
a
combined.
billionaire.
I simply can't risk shelling out that kind of mora without proper scrutiny. If I'm wrong, I would never be able to earn it back. Not even if I worked every single day for the rest of my life.
17 maids? Holy.
I have to be careful.
He still couldn't afford Noelle, though.
Never be too careful.
Oh, okay.
Miss Shenyan?
Ah, perfect timing. This ignoramus is questioning the authenticity of my
Damn,
wares.
ignoramus.
I'll have you know, these items have remained untouched in my personal collection for several hundred years. To question their legitimacy is pure folly.
Several hundred years?
Correct.
Indeed. They're family heirlooms, you see, passed down over many generations.
Yep, they've definitely been around a while. We can vouch for her on that one.
Hear that? Had I not found myself in need of Mora, I would scarcely have had the heart to part with them. Indeed, you should consider it an honor to even have the opportunity to behold them with your own eyes.
That is fact.
Doubt their authenticity any further, and I may just decide to take them to another buyer.
Whoa, please don't go! I apologize for any insult, miss. You see, I know full well that I lack the knowledge to judge.
An expert? Oh, no.
Expert, you say?
Oh, God.
Very well.
Oh, jeez.
I will wait for a little while longer then.
Well.
Travel.
Master! Oh, it's you two again.
Oh, you changed outfits.
Hello.
Look at you.
Shoo you! You got a new outfit!
Hold on. Cloud Retainer, question. How come Ganyu and Shenhe both got like a third of a dress at most and she gets a full one?
Mm-hmm. Master made it for me.
What kind of favoritism is this? I thought you loved the other two more. Actually, now that I think about it, the bird didn't even get a piece of the dress. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Bird, who she apparently considered a full-on disciple, didn't get any clothing whatsoever. Ganyu and Shenhe had to split 1/3 of a dress each. I'm assuming you're wearing the other third. And this kid gets a full-on outfit. Favoritism much? She's grown too kind in her old age.
Do I know how to make clothes? With the support of the proper mechanism.
Oh, and she invented a sewing machine. Incredible.
Master, I brought in most of my stuff. There's a few boxes left, but they're kind of heavy, so I just left them outside.
And she's got little bows in her hair now. What the heck?
Fret not. I shall help you move them into your room.
Actually, I should probably sort through my stuff a bit first. Everything's kind
She even got new shoes.
messy right now.
Oh my
So
God.
maybe you could not look yet, Master.
It appears my young apprentice has her own fair share of secrets. No matter. Do what.
She's grown
Now,
too kind in her old
this
age.
expert you mentioned. When can we expect their arrival?
Soon.
There we go. Well, gee, who could it possibly be?
Here, allow me to make some
Wow.
introductions.
Who could have seen that
This is
coming?
Mr. Zhongli,
Incredible.
well-respected consultant at
She's gonna look
Wangsheng
over and be
Funeral
like,
Parlor and
"What?"
an expert in all manner of valuables and antiques. Mr. Zhongli, this is Miss Shen Yun. She's the one who's looking to sell the collection of valuables I mentioned earlier.
I love when they share looks. It's- Yep. Yeah, don't question anything.
Huh.
Don't ask any questions.
Ah, if it isn't Miss Shenyun. It has been quite some time since our last meeting.
Don't even pretend.
What?
Indeed, most serendipitous. Have you been faring well as of late, Mr. Zhongli?
Quite well, thank you. I was fortunate enough over the past few days to enjoy both a stroll in the mountains
Oh, good lord.
and a fresh brew of tea from the most recent harvest.
Wow.
The experiences left me with such insight and peace.
Roll in the mountains and a fresh bridge. Yeah. Okay. So you were visiting what's their faces. Always.
So you two are already acquainted?
Zhongli, why are you always leaving Cloud Retainer out, actually? You and the other two are always getting together and leaving her out for some reason. What's up with that? Is it because she's a lady? Huh?
Indeed.
How
fortunate
suspicious.
we are that fate has brought us
Boys'
together
nights.
again.
They gotta
If you
go
are
eat their
otherwise
suspicious
unaware,
stew in the forest.
Allow me to inform you
No
that
room.
Miss Shenyun
No room
is
for
a
girls.
well-regarded
Boys only.
collector and
No girls
appraiser.
allowed.
She is well versed in all fields and oft celebrated for her impeccable taste. You stand to gain much from this opportunity.
Arm wrestle a bear. Sounds like
You
something
are
they'd
too
do.
kind, Mr. Zhongli. True collectors pride themselves on their wealth of knowledge and eye for detail. I can say without a doubt that you are
Why, you flatter me, Miss Shenyun. It would seem that you are as self-effacing as ever.
Not at all, Mr. Zhongli. Not at all.
While I am loath to butt into this conversation, I must ask, you two already knew each other, and you seem to have quite a cordial relationship.
Oh, good lord.
Can I be certain that you're not working together to swindle me?
A preposterous accusation. The heavens themselves would collapse before we would conspire to do such a thing.
Good lord.
Miss Shenyun speaks the truth. Contracts are built on honesty and trust. If that proves to be beyond your capabilities in this instance, this transaction may be taken elsewhere.
Say no more. Let us depart.
I jest. What fool would still harbor doubts after
God.
Mr. Zhongli himself has vouched for the goods? I deeply apologize for doubting you. So, Mr. Zhongli, could you please give me a final verdict on the value of these items?
There is no cause for concern. They are indeed rare and precious valuables. Take this mechanism, for instance. Though one may not immediately perceive its purpose, its structure and appearance are exquisite enough to merit it a place in any fine home. The same can be said for this one here. Few could hope to possess an item that so perfectly blends mechanical wonder with geometric grace. I am sure you have heard from your travels that the study of mechanisms is among the most wondrous arts in this world. With that in mind, I earnestly recommend procuring every last item in this collection.
All right. Since I hired you as my consultant, Mr. Zhongli, I shall, of course,
Golf Covenant,
trust
yeah, I
your
noticed.
opinion. Then, in that case,
It's okay, we're at the end.
I'll take the lot.
Technically still have enough time to eat.
However, since the final sum is quite large, how about we start with an initial deposit through the Northland Bank?
The Northland Bank? Huh. Oh, you refer to the fiduciary house.
Good lord with your words choice.
I fear people only use the term bank nowadays.
Okay, bye. Thanks for all your money. You just bled that man dry. That dude has no money anymore.
My friends, have you been doing well?
You could say that.
We've been great. How about you? Paimon didn't know you were such a busy consultant.
My days have been quite pleasant as well. I had been quietly enjoying a cup of tea when Mr. Xiaozu
You met
requested
Xiaozu.
my services.
Not
As
Xiao's
for
mother.
you, Miss Shenyun,
Doesn't even make
I
sense.
presume you must be looking to settle in the city?
I must say, the name Shenyun sounds exceedingly strange coming from you.
Pick a different name then.
Dispense of that particular epithet in further conversation.
Whatever for. Am I not addressing you as a friend should?
How? It doesn't even make sense.
Well,
Not even vaguely.
It's true, but alas, refer to me however you will. After all, a name exists such that others may address you with it.
That's fact.
One is hardly ignorant of that fact.
It would seem that you have gained many valuable insights over the years, Cloud Retainer.
What's that supposed to mean?
One has indeed. One's previous days were all brief. Now that one has made up one's mind to move and settle, one has gained a much better appreciation of the hubbub and commotion.
Oh, now we're
of the
busting
city,
out hubbub.
as
Okay.
well as the people's hard work and ardor.
Got it.
This city
Love her.
is much changed from how it was more than 1,000 years
Good
ago.
lord.
Not unlike
We
the
literally
ocean
saw.
currents, so too shall the
Literally
movement of
saw the
people
dad.
ebb and flow, from turmoil to peace.
No, actually, I guess that was
enlightenment
grandfather.
to aspiration.
Still.
Human society.
Alright, that's enough reflection for one day. No need to get all sentimental on us.
You make a valid point, Paimon. Now that the sale has concluded, what say one plays the host as we try some specialty dishes together? One must profess great interest in trying bamboo shoot soup.
Well, that's his favorite.
Perhaps you have forgotten, Cloud Retainer, but I once tried my hand at that dish. You were at the table on that occasion, so logic dictates that you should have already tried it.
Oh? What occasion was this?
It was a reunion between friends several centuries ago. Alas, you must have been too preoccupied to secure yourself a portion. Or perhaps our other companions simply availed themselves of faster reflexes on that
Yeah, and then the last time you made it, you didn't invite her.
Hardly.
Yeah,
It
jerk.
was most certainly out of consideration for the others in attendance. In but a moment, one will show you what it means to have a true deftness of hand.
Oh my god.
It is settled then. Bamboo shoot soup.
If anything,
or a meat,
if anything, it'd be more believable. Ow.
double-layered
It'd be more
consomme.
believable to say
We shall
that
enjoy
she's
the
she's Xiao's mother. That would make more sense. That would be less insane a thing to say.
One has already passed word to Shenhe and Ganyu to make a reservation.
Aunt, no,
It is
no,
prime time.
That doesn't make.
It should be a
No,
most
then she'd be
splendid
like the
occasion.
great grandmother.
Shuyu,
If
come now,
what's her
it's
face?
time to dine. This gentleman over here is Mr. Zhang Li.
A humble employee of Wang Sheng Funeral Parlor.
Nice to meet you too, Mr. Zhongli.
That should be everyone, right? Let's go!
Sounds good.
I mean, look at her. Look at Xiao, right?
Master, have you ever tried
They both
Adeptus'
win.
Temptation?
Both windy.
I heard it's impossible to stop eating after even just one bite. You know, 'cause it's super tempting and stuff.
That sounds rather implausible. Although with the right preparation, certain dishes
Zhongli's
can
uncle.
be too
Well,
delicious.
Zhongli would have to be the father because he was the only other man among them, among us.
Why are you all walking so fast? Hey, wait for Paimon!
But yeah, Zhongli was just surrounded by a bunch of women. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Just can't escape it, huh? Alright, so Cloud Retainer is Xiao's mother confirmed. I guess Zhongli cheated on Guizhong at some point. Disgusting behavior, truly, frankly. Fine, I'll claim these rewards before I forget. Well, that was a fun little quest. I like Cloud Retainer. Always have. I think. I think that's consistent. I don't think I've ever dissed Cloud Retainer. No, I don't think so. No, she's cool.
Add Astra.
She's funny.
Thank you
She's
for
cool. She's strong.
Add Astra.
She's mommy. But that's more of a recent thing. She wasn't as mommy in bird form. Why is there only 3 of you? Oh. I see. An hour short. That's pretty funny. Blah, blah, blah. Funny little quest. Yep, no, not a whole lot to say there, other than now there's bird people, apparently. Is she an Adeptus? I don't know. It doesn't really make a lot of sense. Am I just barely short? Alright, well, I guess I'll fight the seahorse boss. When does... Xiao's mother and daughter. Xiao does not have a mother, and he does not have a daughter. Bro is too busy fighting demons to have developed any sort of relationship whatsoever. And he definitely was not born from a bird. We know this. Actually, wait, how How were the Yakshas born? Don't we have canon lore on that? I don't think we do, actually. I think they just always existed. No, don't even say it. The random bird woman who we only just met is not his mother. Can the Yakshas even have kids? I don't think he could. He's too demon poisoned. He's got too much demon poison. He's got too much demon poison. That's all there is to it. And again, he has been a lot happier ever since we showed up. No, still doesn't make sense. I'm sorry. I sorry. No goofing off on this matter. Where are you? There you are. He doesn't even know who the kid is. He's never even seen the kid in his entire life.
Let's move it
actually.
The hunt begins.
The hunt begins. Oops. Too used to playing Monster Hunter. I missed. There's a rock in my way. Oops. There you go. That's all I wanted to do.
Think you can bully me?
Anyone else hungry?
Can't handle your drink.
So... Ah, why am I not fighting the new thing? Am I stupid? Or just dumb? Or both? All of the above. You know what? Whatever. How long could it possibly take to fight something? I don't know why I'm not just beating this thing to death with Ryosley like I'm supposed to be doing. Whatever. It's not too late. Die. I'll just replenish my... whatever. My resin. There you go. It's fine. I do need this, to be fair. Oh, that's right. These are 40, not 30. I'm stupid. Is this any good? No? Cool. Wait, where is the new monster? Where's the new guy, anyway? I haven't unlocked the map yet. I'm not sure how I want to fight the cat. What cat? What? There's a cat? I'm fighting the boss. I'm not fighting the cat. Unless the cat happens to just be seen along the way. Any chance? Any chance you can tell me where this guy is? No, you're just gonna tell me to light up the statue. What if I don't want to light up the statue? I was maybe kind of, sort of, maybe hoping that her story quest would have ended up in the new territory, but it didn't, so... You know. It's less mountainous over there? Nice, good. Oh look, a bird. You happen to have a green head? Nah, you're not even purely white. It's... Well. I'll be stealing all your eggs, thank you. I'm gonna ignore that chest, I promise. I promise. I swear. Kind of going the wrong way again. What the heck is that? Stop. That was not... That was not a bird. I mean... What just happened? What? Also, the game is chugging. What did you just do to me? Who are you? Fujin, okay. This is Tiny Little T-Boat Realm. Okay, great. Why are we here? You invited me. It's great. I'll forgive you. It's cool. Of course not. Made me come and go from Cheney Vale, but Vane's chose to invite the two of you. Right, you invited us. Names are carried by the fish. The fish know our names? Damn, we really are famous. Yeah, she does. Her face is just very soft. I don't know how else to put it. Her eyes are really high up. Anyway, we were just passing through. Can I continue to do that, please? Alien. Two of you have something about the tea village, blah blah blah, fragrant waters, blah blah blah. Precisely, the waters and soil have begun to change. Oh, that's a shame. I can resolve it? Yeah, I'll resolve it, no worries. Just heard you clever. I trust that you can figure it out. Got it. Though one travels the world, if all is understood, then it would be boring. Yeah, okay. Adeptal energy. You're gonna give me adeptal energy? Oh, okay. Welcome to this place. Thanks. Yeah, this was clearly a kidnapping. Get her, Paimon. Two would be magnanimous enough to forgive the impropriety. Oof. Now you've been indwelt in my adeptal energy. Things will become much more convenient. No, blah, 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 blah. Can I just leave? I just came here to fight something. You make glimpse wonder as pearls? Once you're inside the pearls, you can go anywhere you please? What? Cannons? You're putting Mario 64 cannons in the sky? That's the only explanation, let's be honest. Oh, now you're gonna put me back where I was. Are you kidding me? This is awkward. See, here's the thing. I don't actually want to be here doing this right now. I just want to fight a beast. I'm just here to fight a beast. Anyone know where the beast is on the map? I guess I could just light up the map. You know what? Fine. I'm not following this quest, though. Beast? Beast? That's a good point. It did tell me to open that one, not this one. That's a lot of waypoints. What the heck? Wow, that is a lot of waypoints. Very conveniently. This is another wharf? There's another harbor? You're telling me Liyue Harbor isn't the only harbor in Liyue? Insane. How come nobody we know lives in this place? Or this place? What's up with that, huh? A little suspicious that everyone just chooses to live in the one city that was already in the game. Cool. Well, I guess I'm going that way. You know what? Who needs to eat? Food is for losers. I don't need to worship the statue. I have given you all of your things. It is just a regular Zhongli statue, right? Yeah, of course it was. What am I saying? She's gonna be a little bit annoyed that I'm not going away. What is that? Something just appeared on the map. What? Okay, don't know what that was about. What is the thing that is on my map right now? What is that? Oh no. Oh, this whole new area is gonna have way too much to do, isn't it? This is not fair. I'm not even half done with Fontaine. And you're giving me a whole nother area to explore? Could you just climb properly this time? How about that? Spirit carp? Okay. Whatever you say. No, you're stupid. Riotley, you're stupid. Dumb. That boat is moving? There's new birds?
I'd take it if I were you.
That dude
I'm
is
sure it'll come in handy.
an incredible... Do I have any nets? Do I have any nets? Do I have any nets? I need to catch this bird. This is important. This is an important detour, I promise. Even though I desperately need to eat. But I need to fight the thing. I said I was going to fight the thing. I need to fight the thing. The upcoming banner until like 2.4? Oh, good for them. And everyone sucks, right? And nobody is going to be someone I care about? Good. Inferno was on the list. Aww. Damn, I was really hoping he wouldn't be. I was really hoping. I was praying. Every day, every night before I went to bed, before I went to bed, I was praying, man, I sure hope this Duke Inferno guy is not playable. Now here we are. 2.3, 2.4. Is that a bad thing? Because he's far away, is that why it's a bad thing? Too long.
There's no end to this.
There's no end to this. The heck? That's a new line. They finally give you new lines? That's cute. I just need to get to this damn beast. I need to beat up the new boss. It's very important, even though it's not important at all. It is. Ignoring all of this. Don't know what any of this means. Who cares? I don't know if I should be walking down into this cave, to be honest. Probably not. But maybe. Possibly. Oh, goodness. Alright, don't want anything to do with this. Can I leave this cave? Crap. I've made grave errors by coming in here. Oh, put that away. Hey, it's those rocks. Cool. Found the rocks the Cloud Retainer needs. The Cloud Retainer rocks, as they call them. Any chance there's any of those fish cannons around here? Because I don't want to climb. I'm always interested in everything and anything. Unless it's Duke Inferno. Hate that guy. This beast better be really close to that waypoint. And or I just find him along the way to the statue. And or something else. Black Swan, Hobby, Ashram, Firefly, Duke Inferno, then Robin. Cringe. Every single one of them is cringe. I'm so mean. Good. Whoa. Oh my god. Ganyu? Ganyu's family.
Drop your weapons.
Oh god, they have health bars.
Not that.
They just dropped meat. Aw. They all ran away. Not milkable. What the heck? Why are you so small? No, hold on. You get back here. Why are you tiny? You're not. You kind of are. No, you're... Yeah, I don't care. You may or may not be slightly small. Just slightly. Doesn't really seem like it was that big of a difference. Yeah, don't care about any of this. Don't care about this treasure chest. There it is. That's all I care about. Triangles? Gross. You could just not wish... You could just not summon or wish... Or you could just not get anyone, you know? That's an option. I'm... Okay. You know what? No, I'll just stay over here and you'll give up. See? Told you we'd give up. There's the beast. Navigate to the beast. Shut up. Beast. Found the beast. I found the beast. It's kind of weird being in a new area, but seeing enemies that we've already seen before because, like, we're in Leeway. Of course the enemies are going to be the same. And then I was wrong about Acheron? Oh. What? Maybe you were right the whole time. Or you were wrong? I don't know. I'm going to be honest. I was half paying attention. Out of hunger and focus on this beast guy. Really cool. Oh. Don't worry, she'll be lame. Alright, you. An illuminated beast that dwells within the mountains that can use Hydro and Anemo simultaneously. Uh-oh. Render it frozen? Ooh. Shatter, melt, or elemental reactions to break the ice and cause it to enter an immobile state. Oh. Use attacks from elements that can react with Anemo. Which should be everything but Geo, but the game sucks, so it's not.
A moment, please.
That's right. I'm still on team... Team grass should react with wind. That's my team. You don't have a lot of health. Ow! Oh. You have that move?
Stop right
Hunting. You have that move? Wow. Crazy. What else you got? Whoa. He's got that move too.
Final warning.
No, other wrong one.
Wait now.
Screwed that up. I melted you, stupid. I mean, I melted it. That's cool. That's a mechanic. Look at that, guys. A mechanic.
Justice will prevail.
I can't wait until I actually finish building shippers. It's gonna be good times, I think. Ow. Ah, oh my god. Alright. I see. Yet another boss that is not crazy to defeat, but does hit like a truck. She won't accept defeat though. See? Diona won't she's not accepting defeat, don't worry about it. Ha, get frozen, idiot. Oh right. That's okay, so it is like all of his it's like pretty much all of his attacks that behave that way. That's cool. Gotta heal Diona up, that's why I keep switching back. Eventually her burst will be ready, I promise. I don't remember it taking this long. First boss to freeze. That's true. Freezing is not something we can normally do. Little stomp. What do you mean? He's adorable. He's like part cat, part fish, part... Really just those two things? What are you doing? What do you mean? That should have swirled. What are you talking about? Oh, I gotta hit these things. My bad. Chevroose, the best hunter in Genshin. Second best. Diona's the best hunter. Obviously. There you go. That was the new boss. Likes music. That was a cool boss. Cool boss. I feel like I should have killed it a little slower to really appreciate it, but I saw its animo move and its water move, so that's good enough for me. I like him. He's kind of cool. I should probably teleport somewhere that isn't here so that I don't get killed the next time I open the game. Alright, well, that was a little piece of the new update. Not everything, because I work. I have a job still. Not for long, but we don't have to talk about that. 4.5 is a filler update? Oh, that's good. That's fine. That's okay. I'm okay with that. This is a good view. I got this new area to explore, which I'll probably 100% before I finish any of Fontaine, to be honest. Because I don't know, there's something about Liyue that I just love. This place probably isn't going to be anywhere near as cool as the Chasm, but yeah, I noticed that too. I just didn't want to mention it, because, I mean, you got the fish collectibles, you got this mysterious lady, this mysterious Adeptus that nobody has ever talked about a single time in the entirety of Liyue's history. Not suspicious at all. I love making fun of them for that. Like, it's not their fault, you know? That's just how it works when you have a game that looks fresh out of a crappy Chinese game. Well, I mean, technically, break free from the earth shackles, search for the connection between Solitary, Swanee, and Cryo. Cool. Anywho, I like that quest. I like that they gave us a Paimon. Because of course I do. #1 Paimon fan. Who just happens to be pals with the #1 Paimon hater. Also, my green screen's been garbage. Even more so than normal. It's great. Epic. You refuse to collect. That's messed up. Then you're never going to be able to get 100% completion, though. You're going to be missing a name card for all of eternity. Think about how weird that's going to be. Pretty weird. Anyway, I really have to eat, so... Like 50 things? Good point. That's fair. I guess so have I. Weapons that I'll never have unless... Summer event somehow? How did you miss that? That's weird. Sus, actually. Weird. They should really put me in charge of this game. It would be so much better. Bye for now. Make sure to feed yourself, kids. It's important. Yeah. Definitely, I definitely don't live in fear. I swear.